Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sunfall Cycle. Nothing's 4.5 minutes long if you cut it off before someone watches it. Hi, everyone. Just trying to ruin the day of my lovely cast mates here. How's it going?
Never. Happy birthday, Jesse.
Yeah, happy birthday. Oh my God, happy. I said happy early birthday
Yeah.
last week, but happy late birthday now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
We love
How
you.
was it? Tell us about it.
I love you guys.
I heard you played a lot of
too.
Subnautica.
Yeah, I did a charity stream for Make-A-Wish, and I played
Aw.
Subnautica, the game that I vowed never to play, and it was the scariest 5 hours of my life.
It was terrible.
And we donated $8,000 some, and I am never playing it again.
Damn,
Put the
dude.
naughty in
It's
Subnautica.
such a good game, though.
Here's the thing. I got to an island that had alien tech on it, and I was like, all right,
Yeah,
if this shit didn't have constant terrors of the
it
deep,
does, yeah.
I would play the hell out of it. Because once I got to the
Yeah.
alien island, I was like, but the rest of the
Yeah,
game,
there's like an actual story.
yeah, there's like a thing to it that's fascinating. But the actual game is like, my terror begins the minute you see the layer of the ocean and you have to go into it. Because it's the
Yeah.
unknown of like, this is because of the internet. These sons of bitches on the internet, what they've done is they have those either TikToks or Vines or GIFs or whatever of like, I'm going down a water slide. And the minute they hit the water, there's like a shark like, what up? I hate that
Yep.
shit. I hate it. And now it's in my brain to the point that I think it's going to happen to me, which is ludicrous. I understand it's crazy. I
No,
get
it's not
crazy.
crazy.
But
There's scary things in the
It's
water in
absolutely-
Subnautica. I'm not going to tell you that there is not anything out there.
I-
'cause
at a
there's
certain
scary
point-
Jesse
things
isn't
out
worried
there.
about Subnautica. He's worried about real life.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm talking about reality.
Oh, never mind.
No, I at a certain point I reached like critical
Whoa.
mass of insanity while playing, and so I just like actively took a knife and attacked like leviathans. I was like man has inherited the water. I have come to claim your land, and I just died a bunch. But it's the only way I could overcome my fear was by
Yeah.
actively going for the biggest thing I could find and being like, no, you will die.
Ah.
So that's
You
what I
just
did.
described the human experience.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's what it became. Is eventually at a certain point I just started killing everything underwater, and I was like, "Man has come to claim this planet." Yeah, it was very apt for reality.
But you're afraid of the real ocean too? Do you go in the ocean?
I am afraid of like even a pool. I can go
yeah,
like
I'm terrified of the ocean or lakes or anything I can't see the bottom
Yeah,
of.
Really?
Yeah,
but I have like
really bad.
insane thoughts.
Acylophobia.
Like
Yeah.
if
like
I'm
it.
in a pool with people, I'm fine. But if I'm in a pool by myself,
Sure.
I will sit there like if I'm even on a floaty, I will know there's no humanly possible way that a shark could be in that water. It's impossible. However, I will like see I've said this before, and it's not that I am making this up. It's totally true. If I see like a helicopter flying overhead, I will think, what if that helicopter was delivering a shark to this like San Diego Zoo? And that
Yes.
shark was flying in the helicopter. And he's like all pissed off because there's a shark flying. And then like the strap falls loose and he falls into my pool. How long do I have before that angry shark realizes there's someone else in the pool with him to get the hell out of the pool?
I mean,
will
the
think
shark's
that.
probably gonna fall on you and kill
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Jesse,
Kill you
come on.
upon
This thing's
impact. So
Look,
don't
jaws
worry.
straight open.
And you become the most popular, famous obituary in the world of
That's
man
true,
killed by
yeah.
falling sharks.
Yeah, but
You
Man
know what?
crushed by falling shark.
Hey,
Bitten to
Hey,
death
you're
by
dead, so
shark
who
delivered
cares?
From
But
helicopter.
that's not the irrational
The-
part of the fear. The
your
irrational
corpse's
part.
remains
no.
will live on forever.
It has
That's
nothing.
fair.
It has nothing to do with the fact that, like, obviously, there's a million other horrible ways to die in that scenario. But I'm just like, all right. If the
You
shark
know what,
lands in the
Jesse?
water-
I
This
understand
is
that.
actually how I rationalize
I kind of
away my fears as a
understand.
kid.
I
you know?
completely get that. I'm terrified
Yeah.
of the dark. Like
Yeah.
I cannot be in the dark. Like I will have a panic attack. I will freak out. There are night lights, like lights are on in our apartment
Same.
all the time. Like
Yeah.
I cannot be in the dark or I just lose
And that's
it.
what's so crazy is dark, fine for me. I could care less about the darkness.
But I think it's just there's two
Like
types
the
of people in the
unknown.
world.
Yeah.
The type of people that dangle their feet off the edge of the bed, and the type of people that don't. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Two types of people.
Yeah.
I
Some
would say
people-
there's two types of people. There's people with strong imaginations and people with dull imaginations.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of all the things that could grab my feet and pull me under the bed and kill me.
I guess I'm one of
Yeah.
the people with a dull imagination.
You just
hold on. You're
you
just tall.
dangle your feet off the bed. You dangle your feet off the bed.
Yeah, you're just very tall, and so
You're
you've been
just brave.
forced- Nature
You're
has
just
forced you
brave,
to
Steven.
adapt.
You're not allowed to
I
be
am forced
afraid.
to
You're
dangle my feet
tall.
off the edge of the bed.
That's what I hear.
So I dangle my feet off the edge of the bed, but every once in a while I have a nightmare about the creature under the bed getting me by the feet, and then I like huddle them up and I like cocoon in a blanket, and then I get hot, and then I dangle them off the edge of the bed again, and I'm like, okay. 2 thoughts. 1, Apex Legends needs a shark airstrike. Like
You can drop
character
a shark
power.
on someone.
Yeah, where you just
Yeah.
airstrike them with a shark. 2, Eric, Subnautica, but Veins of the Earth.
Yeah, it's terrifying. I can't even play Veins of the Earth. I can barely read it. It's so good.
Yes!
It's so scary.
All
Veins
right.
of the-
Veins of the
Yeah.
Earth is an expansion. It's an OSR supplement by Patrick Stewart and Scrap Princess, I think. And it's a rule set for exploring like
Caves and
the
stuff.
deep pockets of the earth below the thin layer that civilization can explore.
Yeah.
And it's terrifying, and it's all about like the actual experience of caving, where there's like tiny holes that like you
No.
have to squeeze your body through and
No.
like twist your head to the side in order to
No.
fit.
No, I'm
Yeah.
good.
So
I refuse to go to the ape caves. Have you been, Eric? They're pretty local. Yeah, no. You seem like the type of person that would try it out as inspiration for a D&D campaign. I'll
Yeah.
stand
You seem like
outside
a
and
cave
I'm
support
just
person.
you.
lazy and never travel, but I would absolutely do that. I would absolutely
I'll
do that.
stand
Sounds
outside with a
amazing.
lantern and a gun, and in case something happens. But I can't promise that if you start making sounds in there, I'll follow you in.
No, it's fine. Look, I have
in
a
fact,
very
if he starts making
fatalistic
sounds in
view
there, they'll
to
probably shoot him.
everything.
Is there like a size though? Like, cause I'm like, I could go in a medium-sized cave. I just will not go like down a tube where like I have, if I can't
They're
stick my arms
large.
out like this, I'm not going in there.
Same.
But I'll go into one that I have to like.
Yeah,
have a
the
little
ape
room.
caves are kind of large. They're not like super claustrophobic, but they're
Scary caves.
they're scary.
They're scary caves.
And they think that there's a yeti out there. That's why they're called the ape cave.
Aww.
That's so
And I don't
fun.
completely believe that there isn't, because I might be one of those weirdos that's like Sasquatch. I don't know, maybe.
You
No,
never
it
know.
doesn't
I mean,
exist.
look, the Pentagon literally
Listen, you
confirmed
don't
UFOs.
know. You
never
don't
know.
know, Eric.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't. Okay.
Okay.
You know
Can I-
that there's no Yeti? No.
Yes.
Speaking of
I
the
I can't be
wilderness,
sure that the Wendigo isn't real. Can that many native people be wrong? I can't say that they can.
I don't think so.
I don't.
I feel
don't
like those are
necess-
more stories to scare dumb white people away.
No, I can't be sure.
I always
even
feel
think of
like
that.
those stories, they're like, yes, and out in the woods, and they're like, we shouldn't go out there. And they're like, yeah, don't go out there. There's Wendigos.
Yes,
every time-
I'm sure that they've developed a tradition over hundreds or thousands of years of storytelling for
Just to
us.
scare,
Yeah.
just to scare the white people.
Let's
Yeah. Considering
Let's
how many
make-
white people
let's
are
make sure it's about
exploring
us.
and incompetent at it and having to cannibalize each other, yeah, they probably do believe in it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, don't you think it's weird how many
Here
cultures
I
have
go,
a different
cannibalizing
take
again.
on like the idea of the drowned woman? Like a woman by the banks of a
La
river with
Llorona, or
long,
whatever her name
straggling
is?
hair. Yeah, but
Yeah.
every culture has a spin on it.
Silky.
Like every culture
a-
has a spin on
Yeah.
like this woman
That's a
with like
couple.
drenched hair. And I'm like, I don't know, man.
Because we're drunk as fuck, and because that's all you can do out when you're super like long ago,
Yeah,
and you just
yeah.
wander into some
But
kind of
most
like
of
tar
those-
pit / pool, and you
Yeah.
die.
But
And
most
like
of
that's
those
we have the
are-
stories
are-
about.
are
Yeah, I'm
always
not
cautionary
saying-
tales. Like
right.
societal-based cautionary tales about like, hey, children, here's the terrible thing that is out there that can get you. So don't go out after dark. Also, don't treat your parents badly. It's all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is-
Also, an
it's
easy
fascinating.
way
I'm
to
not saying
They're also like
I
tragic
believe in
stories, right?
ghosts.
Right, yeah.
I'm just saying I'm not messing with it.
Or like
Right,
their
so-
mom hates them, so they killed themselves in a well or
Brett
whatever.
gets it.
And so like
Oh,
you know what I mean? It's whatever.
Ron,
It's
I
just
have
like
a story for you
it's
later.
like don't become a ghost. Just listen to your mom.
I
that's
fucking
So-
believe in demons or some kind of thing. Like, we don't need to get into it,
Oh
but I'm
my
pretty
God.
sure I've been attacked by a demon before.
All I want to
And
know
I just
is
not
if
fucking
there are
with it.
ghosts. Where are the dinosaur ghosts?
Yeah, where are the Neanderthal ghosts?
How do
Why
you
is
know
it
they're
always
not
like
easily-
18th century
Where
Jane
are the
Austen
Hobbit ghosts?
NPCs? Why is it where are all of the
All
the
I know
Neanderthal
is,
ghosts?
in a horror film, the three of you are dying, and me and Brett are the ones that
Oh,
get in
yeah.
the canoe and survive.
Hell yeah. Why
What?
do
We're
you
the
want to
two-
survive? Why do you
Eric and I
want
will
why
split up.
why
We will
survive a
be
horror thing? That
covered
sounds
in your
terrible.
guts,
Why do I want
like,
survivor's guilt? Just get me
Me
out
and
of it.
Brett
Whoa,
are
whoa,
gonna be
whoa,
sitting there
whoa, whoa.
rowing our
Why am
boat
I dead? I didn't
covered.
say anything.
in entrails, like
That's
covered
fine.
in
Fred
blood and
fine.
entrails.
go to the boathouse.
I don't want to
and
survive. That's
Jesse,
so much
Eric, and I
work.
will split up and
That's so much
explore.
work to
No,
scrape by
I
and
wouldn't
like
do
not
that
trust
either.
anyone anymore. I'm
The
out.
one-
I don't
The
want it. Why do I
one
want
single
that?
time
I'm
in
out.
my
I'm punching out.
entire life
I
of
don't need
knowing
it.
you, Eric, the one time I've seen you say anything about ever being lazy is when you're like, you know what? It's
My-
too much work. I'll just die.
My life's on the line. Yeah.
You're
I'm
always
fine.
on top of shit. You're like, we'll do this, we'll do that. You have the energy. You're never like, it's too much work. But in
You
this
know what?
one
He's
instance-
pragmatic.
When it comes to my
What?
existential being, I'm out.
He's
I'm
pragmatic.
out.
He's like,
I'm
look,
so
if I
far.
gotta fight a demon, I'm not gonna win, so F it.
Yeah, might
Yeah.
as well cut your
I
losses.
kind of want to
and-
make this movie now because I would just love the scene at the end where we're both rowing, like covered in blood and guts, and God knows what, being like, "No one will believe us."
Yeah, and then Eric's
that
like,
would be the closing scene.
and then the camera pans out to see Eric like with his arm around the demon. They're waving like, "Bye!" as you row
This is how
away.
Look, this is how I got
Bye,
over my
guys.
Doesn't he
fears.
sound like
This,
that?
this is how I got over
Guys.
my like weird skeletons under the bed thing. I was like, you know what? I've never read anything ever about kid killed by skeleton pulling them under the bed. So if I die, I'm gonna be the most
Well,
famous.
that's
person in the
because the skeleton
Literally
makes it
how I
seem
got
like
over
the
it.
kid was vanished. It's never that the kid was killed by skeleton. This kid vanished. Don't you get it, man?
world. No.
Now
The
we need-
poltergeist,
Then why is it a skeleton?
Did
yeah,
you-
but then you're like, well, why is it a skeleton?
Have you
You're like, oh,
ever
yeah, I guess
heard
that's
my
just me.
theory of like why I only watch scary trailers on stream?
Why?
Because I
Why?
feel
They're
like if
scary
I'm on
trailers.
stream, I can't die because then there would be evidence. So
Oh,
like I will watch ghost stuff.
That's
I
so
will-
good.
I have like video called Brownie and then been like, okay, I just watched the scary movies. And then like I will talk to her when I leave the stream to like go to the kitchen stuff because I'm like, if I'm on camera, I can't die because then there would be video evidence of a ghost. And I feel like this is foolproof. I feel like this is foolproof.
Don't you understand? The camera would cut off, and then you'd
No,
never be
it
seen
wouldn't.
again.
No, it wouldn't
Yeah,
cut
you-
off
there'd be
because
like
there would be
there'd be
video
like a weird
evidence.
loop in
No,
the video
no,
where
no.
Bronze just says like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, the last video proof would be of you being like, "Phew, that was scary, but thankfully there's nothing to worry about." Click, and then
Wait,
you'd be
did you guys
gone
watch that movie
forever.
about that cam girl who like got like haunted and stuff? Did you guys see that?
Is that the
No.
one? Is it called literally like cam or like it's the one
it's
about the
something-
girl
yeah.
who she's a cam girl and then she tries to log into her account, but someone's already on that looks like her.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's
she-
called Cam.
Yeah, that movie
Yeah.
is crazy. The ending makes no
That
fucking
made me
sense.
thought
The
of that
ending is
movie. No.
nonsense. But the whole movie itself is like actually really entertaining. Where she's
Yeah.
like, I'm trying to log in. She's like on tech support, like, I'm trying to log into my account. And they're like, you're on right now. And she's like, that's not me. And he's like, then who is it? Click.
I see you right now. You're in a baby pool blowing bubbles. Like,
But like, if you're curious what it's actually about, like, it really, I think, is like a pretty smart movie, even though it's about it's straight up just like this girl who wants to be the best gets replaced by someone who's a better her than her, and so it's like that kind of like, it's like that lens looking at it,
yeah.
looking at
Interesting.
online
It's like
success.
fun
So it's a moral
fascinating.
tale
That's
about
right.
hubris.
Yeah, pretty much.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
but with like masturbation.
Yeah.
I'm getting scared, man. I don't like it.
That's all good.
Jesse
It's all
scared me
good
with the camera
moralizing
cutout
tales,
thing,
too.
okay? Because my
What if
power
you
went
were-
out.
All
What
good.
if you were-
Like a
Aesop's
couple days
fables
ago.
involve wanking it.
And what if my
What if
power
you
cut
were
out right
been
now?
replaced by
Oh
a
my God.
worse you?
Then I would be fine. I'd be like, you know what?
Impossible.
It's like,
I am the worst me.
hey
Yeah.
everybody, I guess we're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Isn't that everyone's like secret fear though? Like most people are terrified of their reflection. Like, because you think it's
No.
like a bizarro version of you,
What?
right?
Mm.
You never think when
no.
you look away your reflection moves?
Oh yeah,
No.
totally.
No,
Dude,
my
no, I
reflection-
just
No, I don't-
started watching Lock and Key and they're
Yeah.
with the
What is
mirror.
going-
I was like, I hate
That's
this.
terrifying.
Are you
It's terrifying.
I had no idea y'all are this superstitious.
Oh hell yeah! I'm Indian,
I'm not.
dude.
I'm not.
I am
Don't let them
made of
trick you, Eric. I'm not.
Okay.
I am very skeptical of
I am-
everything.
superstition personified. Okay.
I just don't see what I
Human
lose
brains.
by like being aware and being careful.
Nothing.
All I have to
You lose
say
nothing.
is I said Bloody Mary in front of a great many mirrors when I was a child, and I have not yet died.
How do we know that you're not
You
the
are a
replaced
god.
version of you?
What if
How
it's
would
like
I know?
us,
I'm
and
a
you
veteran
know, and you're the
of a
us
million.
version of you.
Bloody
If
Mary
I went through a
conjuring.
teleporter that tore me apart and then reconstituted my atoms out of new material on the other end, would I still be me?
You'd be
Yeah.
very
That's a good
small
question.
version of you, Steven.
You wouldn't
What?
be, but you'd still be
like
be
Mike TV.
yeah.
That everyone here has played Soma, right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Soma.
See,
So
here's the thing.
good.
Soma was
No.
like, I don't like Soma.
No, duh, Jesse.
I don't like
Why?
Soma. I
That
think
move,
is like
that game is not targeted to the Jesse demographic.
no. Well,
Because
here's the
I'm
thing. I think
afraid of
Soma
the
is
people
like
demographic.
it's like big ideas packaged for like this is gonna sound
Transhuman
rude,
horror.
for like
Yeah.
people who don't delve into big ideas often.
Oh, like the type of people that think Life is Strange is deep.
Seriously, I agree. Yes. Like Life is Strange is not a deep game. I'm in it
No,
for like
it's not.
I'm in it for like the teen drama, which I love, by the way.
That's fair.
But yes, it's that kind of thing where it's like it wanted to be deeper and more like profound than it actually was.
No,
Like-
it has the depth of a puddle. Just like, I feel so bad. Detroit Become Human. I guess not that.
Sure.
It's not
Yeah.
that deep.
Did-
There's things I like about that game, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yes, a commentary. What if robots were black people? We solved it.
that's exactly that's the problem. Is that game was
We
literally
solved
that.
it.
That game was but to me, like
Mission
Detroit, a great
accomplished,
example of
Tanner.
Detroit Become Human being good is the scene where you're like in line to go to Canada. And there's that tension of like, what the fuck do I like? That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah. No, there's
The-
parts of it that are cool.
Yeah, I mean the entire time that like the first half of that game, literally it's supposed to be like this is what it's like to be a service robot in like a normal household. Although it's not normal, I guess it's abusive household. But like it's this is what it's supposed to be like. And the entire time I was just like, yeah, so it's like she's definitely a fuckbot, right? Like this is what this is. This is what this story. Like we're just not gonna say it, but like this is what this is. And I just do it. If you're gonna do it, just do it. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. Just like
Yeah.
be real with what you're doing and don't be like, she's the maid. Like,
But Jesse, that's so much harder to sell to a commercial audience.
nah, fuck no. People
It's-
want to bang robots. That's
It-
when that comes around.
They
trust
do,
me.
but they don't want to be like, hey, I have a game where you bang robots. They want
I'm not saying
something that
I'm not
tells
saying
them
you have
that
it.
Jesse,
they're
just
intellectually
a
above
minute.
that.
with his oeuvre. No, the thing is that like when your game rating ticks from T to M, your sales drop by like 3/4.
I
So like a quarter.
know, I
Really?
know.
I didn't know it was that big of
No,
a
there's-
drop.
It
It's
is.
huge
It's huge.
because there's a ton of
It's
physical
huge.
stores that just straight up don't carry M-rated games.
It's the same thing
Hard
with
being one of the
R-rated
biggest
movies.
sellers that just don't carry M-rated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So like,
can I tell you guys a story? Like, before we begin, I want to tell you a story. It's about the woods. So I have this friend, and she was out in the woods with 3 other friends, and they went whitewater rafting. And while they were going whitewater rafting, an old man told them, if one of you dies, you lose the game. And she was like, oh my God, I hope that isn't important, and I hope I get through this fine. And they began their whitewater rafting trip, and they made a lot of like bad turns, and they ended up in the middle of nowhere. And then you'll never believe this: an octopus attacked them, a giant octopus, and it killed. Yes, it killed her friend. And then she restarted, and then it killed her friend again. And then she restarted, and it killed her friend again. And she kept trying, but even though her chat was giving her advice, she ignored it and got mad at them for giving her advice, and then kept dying until eventually...
It's called backseating. Thank you very much. I wanted to figure it out on my own. Okay?
I saw Bronze meet Ultros yesterday, and it was the best thing I've ever seen. The fact that she struggled the same way everyone who meets Ultros for the first time struggles was like... It was the best Final Fantasy VI moment I've ever had in my life.
That's why you shouldn't backseat, because people are always like, I wish I could play this game for you know how many people tweeted me and were like, I'm so jealous you get to experience this game for the first time. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. But then they're like, hey, you're playing it wrong. And I'm like, you're an idiot. This is the whole point of watching someone play for the first time.
I think the idea is they want to help you. I understand it's a pain in the ass. Trust me. Look, I get it. That's why I didn't say anything except post Ultros emotes in your chat the entire time. But like,
I can't believe he like tentacled poor. No wonder you make that. He's a horny dude.
Yeah. The entire game. You'll see him numerous times throughout the game, and every time he'll be like, yo, let me tentacle you, lady. And you're like, all right, sure. Let's do this thing. He's great. That's my favorite character in the game. Yeah.
He's ridiculous.
I understand now why Final Fantasy VI is the favorite of so many.
Yeah,
he literally popped up.
Octopus.
And I think he says like swiggity swooty or something close.
Yeah, he's like swiggity swooty. I'm coming for that booty. That's definitely not what he says.
And then he's just like, ooh, I like her face. And then he like fucking tickled her with a tentacle and did like 230 damage. And I was like, okay. And she like fell over.
I don't want to spoil shit for you, but like
I like Kefka.
I know. I'm upset by this. It's weird. Like, you know that's weird, right?
I'm not happy he poisoned everyone, but I love that he's not like, you know, I'm doing what's required. You know, the Final Fantasy thing, like, this is the only way. He's like, I'm evil. Like, he doesn't pretend. You know, he doesn't go into a monologue like, I'm the only one that is willing to do what is needed. Anime. I am the Final Fantasy villain that will do what's required to bring balance to the universe. No, he's just like, let's poison everyone.
It actually has a payoff. I can't wait for you to see. I'm really excited. Don't spoil in chat, everyone. Don't do a damn thing.
I'm kind of here for it. Like, there's no big monologue. He's just like,
I love that
chaos
laugh.
That is literally how he laughs.
And so I'm kind of here for it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, you know what? As far as villains go, he has a monologue. He's not obnoxious. He's just like, ha ha. And I'm like, you know, okay.
He has a MIDI laugh that's like, like it's so good.
And his mouth gets like huge when he does it. Yeah.
And his eyes go like, wah, wah, wah. It's perfect. It's the perfect game. Let no one say otherwise.
I'm gonna cosplay Kefka. He's amazing.
I just wanted to like give you shit for that because it was really funny to watch, and I love it. I literally sat through 3 hours because I thought it was before. I thought it was earlier in the game than it was, so I sat through 3 hours of you being like, I like this Sabin guy. He's nice. I don't get this. This is weird. And I'm like, Jesse, let her play it in her own time.
Sit through 3 hours like it's torture or painful. I will say this. At least Final Fantasy VI isn't sexist because Terra has the same dimension as Cloud and Squall and every other like two-dimensional Final Fantasy protagonist.
Wait till you meet, like, there's literally 14, 15, 16 characters, I think, in the game, maybe. Like, Celis is great. Wait till you meet her. She's amazing.
There's that many characters? Oh, my God.
Yeah. And each one of them has their own theme. Each has their own theme, and when you get to the end credits, they play everything. It's incredible.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right. So far, I just like Sabin.
Right. Because he's like a beefy boy who lives in a mountain, and he punches things with Mortal Kombat weapons.
Oh, I also like Cyan. Right. Oh, and I like Shadow. Okay, so no, I like 3 of them.
I like 3. Those are my boys. And
those are my boys. Locke is okay, I guess. Edgar is too horny for me.
The entire time I was like, yo, chat, tell me when she gets to Edgar. I want to see her reaction.
Edgar's just like a horny, like on main all the time.
The minute he meets every woman, he's like, yo, you want to do it? It's like, Edgar, she's like 13, dude. Calm it down.
It's like she's like 5.
Edgar.
You gotta stop.
It's like, I'll see you when you get older. You're like, dude, not even cool. Come on.
That's bad.
Edgar. He's like, I'm the king. What can I say, baby? You're like, no, say nothing, Edgar. Shut up. Go back to ruling the kingdom. There's war going on, buddy. Yeah. What are we doing? Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sunfall Cycle.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Steven, take this away from me before I keep going.
We went to the water weird room and we opened the hatch and went down, and it was cold, so I turned into a bear. and we got some stuff, and then we brought it up, and then Ankara or Aya and Sarek were arguing over the gold, so I threw it all back down the hole.
I forgot you threw away our money.
And we had the baby. We
the
found
baby
Tam,
solar demon.
Baby Tam.
Yep.
Tim and Tam.
Tam.
No. What else, guys?
I think that's basically
it.
Yeah.
We went back through stuff we've done a million times. We found out that the rooms are all connected.
Yeah.
There's a mirror.
Yeah. And we found a mirror, didn't we?
There's a darkling mirror.
Yeah.
Down in the basement.
Yes, that's what we found.
And we have a new baby.
Yeah.
What is our plan? Do we want to take this little sunling back to the moon already and get that out of the way? This is out of character because in character.
How many turns do we have left?
Let's see. It looks like the clock is at 6 right now.
No, I mean, how many turns overall do we have left?
Oh,
till
the
summoning.
There's another counter which is currently at 26.
Okay, so I mean, we have 25. Yeah, we can go back. I didn't like that face he just made. Did y'all catch that?
I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
That? I don't know.
Here's the
and
thing,
I never know if he's doing it to throw us off.
Yeah, I didn't like that face he just made. That was like really uncomfortable.
I wish we could just mail him back. I wish
that
we
was
had
like some Kefka levels of. Look, he's even making the face now. I don't know about that.
I think.
Can we just put him? Like, can we just send him through the brazier on his own? Can we just send him back by himself?
I think that we have to escort them.
Can I tell you that I wrote down notes for us to give us like a clear head about this because I've been thinking about this for a while. We have the following to do. We've gone to the waterway room, so we can check that off, right? I assume we've done everything that's in here. Done. We have the remainder of things. 1, save Skeleton Girl. 2, deal with all the alternate versions of us. 3, we have to find the annoying child's brother. 4, we have to go back to the... we did that. Go back to the camp with the dwarf. We did that. Boom. Look at that. 4, Hendersentia spot. 5, we have to map the underground in some way. We have 6, the tower where the dust of the earth were for the viewing lens. And then 7, we have the forest witch's raven.
And that's a vendor upgrade.
Yeah. And then we have the rights of we're dealing with the rights of Zeraxis and teleporting and all that stuff. So I think maybe, Steven, if we go back to the moon, will we automatically have updated lore? Like, is it timed or is it every time you go back to the moon, there's something there?
So it's kind of like every time you go back, as long as the DM has had time to write it.
Sure. Okay.
So you can't cheese it by like leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back.
No, I didn't expect. I just want to be like, if we go back right now, will it be ready? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You've been away from the moon for a significant period of time. There's probably been some changes.
Yeah, I definitely think that like we're whittling away at our quest log. So I think most of them are like longer things. So it might be smart to go, we did the water weird, we have information. It might be smart to just straight up like go back, drop our crap off, see what we can buy, prep, go to the Coliseum and just end this shit. Like just like put them down.
So I agree. But for that, we have to walk back to the base camp. We already put blood on the mirror, which is good. We can use that brazier to go back to the moon. Then we come back. We take Aramon through the water weird room. We'll have to kill those bandits again through the Darkling mirror. Drop her off at the tower. That'll put us within stone's throw of the Coliseum and the witch.
So okay, so the plan is go back, grab our dwarf, bring the dwarf back, go through the mirror to tower to leave her there, and then
in that library.
And then we go forest north to the camp. Use that brazier.
South, but yeah.
Yeah, all right. You're right, because there's one in that forest town as well. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
That'll put us in a position. Like we're gonna be in for a long session today a little bit. We're gonna have to carry the Sun Demon kind of far, but I think that's the most efficient way to do it.
We also cleared the area though. Like we can carry a Sun Demon.
Because if we go back to the brazier, then we have to kill everything again. and that's gonna take longer. Whereas right now we don't have to kill anything if we just take her now, because we already killed the dude in the basement.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
You right? You pretty smart.
It's like when you're in Dark Souls and you like identify the quickest way to get from point A to
Yeah,
point
we've
B.
opened enough back doors. We should be good.
Yeah, so we gotta utilize our shortcuts now. Okay, so let's walk back.
All right.
Mirror back or walk back?
Walk back because we have to get Aramon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Go back. Yeah, down the street. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love that y'all are doing the thing that I built the dungeon to be able to do.
For once in our whole lives.
Okay.
I mean, there've been shades of it here and there over the entire thing, but like you just recently opened up the Darkling mirrors, and now you're like, oh shit, how do we use these?
It's amazing that this is the thing we skipped at the beginning. We were just like, fuck that Darkling mirror. Let's make it hard for ourselves for literally months on end.
Well, you didn't have the way to use it. It was just
That's
like,
true.
oh, here's another one of those weird things that
Yeah.
we've seen before, and now that you've advanced, now you have the ability to use them. But yeah,
Okay, so we have to take the sun baby back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll take one of the flaming brands from the fire,
Mhm.
and I'll take that. And then, if I remember correctly, I have the chains from the bound Necrocelestial.
Mhm.
You
Is
do.
there a way I could like fashion? Because this is a flaming solar demon. Last time I held it, it definitely roasted. Like I had 4-degree burns all over my hand. So, is there any way I could fashion like a baby hammock?
I'm sorry, what?
are you going to
I don't know how else I'm gonna carry it, guys.
I'm trying to
A
think
papoose.
if there's.
Yeah.
carrying this
Yeah,
baby?
I already fashioned a papoose. I
on my
fashioned,
bosom.
Well, not to my bosom, because I do
No.
not want to burn my titties.
it sits in front. A little,
Is it like at the end of a pole that you're?
Yeah, like a bindle.
Yeah, you totally like use this.
Wait, but
length of
Eric said he
pole.
already fashioned one.
I fashioned a little papoose.
Okay.
Eric does not care about his titties. He don't give a damn. Burn them. Burn them right off.
Sure.
Wait, so will you carry the solar demon then?
Yeah, I'll carry the solar demon.
Wait, are we turning Kairos into a mecha, or are we using a papoose?
You're gonna put in.
Wait, a bindle.
Get inside him.
I'll put him on a bindle. That's fine.
Go inside his
I'll
chest.
carry him.
Okay.
Put the cube
Yeah.
in my chest. So,
So,
So-
Bronze, you like rig up some sort of like a couple of loops of this chain at the end of. I mean, do you have a pole?
I'm sure one of Kairos' spears things can work.
yeah, use a javelin.
Yeah.
Sure, one of his things could work.
One of my.
I don't know. His pokey thing.
This pokey thing.
You
Use that.
rig this golden chain that you got from the Necrocelestial into like a loopy, baggy kind of thing at the end of this javelin.
Okay.
And then what, you like use a couple of javelins to like scoop Tam into the gold
Yeah,
chain.
I just take one of the flaming brands and like put it in the like, just trying to gesture them forward.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this creature goes hot. He just like crawls forwards after your flaming brand.
Real quick, where are all the mirrors that we know right now? One is in the tower, the Celestial Tower.
Yes.
One's in the
Mhm.
patrician's home in the basement. And where's
Yes.
the third one?
That dungeon area,
That dungeon area.
the one with
Right.
the slimes. Remember?
Yeah, the one with the blood
Is that the
oozes.
gatehouse?
Yeah,
Kind
Yeah.
Right?
Barbican.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
That must be this.
And we haven't opened the Coliseum one.
Okay. Cool. Sorry, I'm just making notes on stuff
it. So,
on our map right now.
you go ahead. I'm going to go back and definitely not collect all this gold that you've thrown down here. Carry on. I'll bring some for you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll
take
meet
your
you there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Yeah.
get all that gold.
All right, let me see.
All that gold.
The Sunfall Cycle. Where did I put that
Das
number?
Sunfall Cycle. do has.
Guten Tag.
I'm amazed that y'all are also hanging on to a tier of saloon that you just haven't turned in. So like you could be level 8 whenever you want to be, but you don't want to be right now.
What do you mean? I thought we needed one more.
We need one
Definitely
more.
No.
No, we
Wait.
absolutely
Got
need.
the fourth one, and then you were like,
When?
"No, don't give
Wait.
it."
When did that happen?
Oh wait,
we
it's
definitely
tier
don't.
tracking right here. It says
Oh, wait.
okay.
Didn't you get one from somewhere? No.
No, we're
there was
3
the
out of 4,
one where the
Steven.
giant was, and then I couldn't get it.
Yes.
Then-
yeah.
No, we're 3 out of 4, Steven.
Wait,
You're
if
wrong.
Steven
We're
says
not-
we have one, like,
we're
let's
not level
have one.
8
Let's
yet.
just have one.
Yeah, no, wait. Oh, shit. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
You're
Of course.
That one we
Wait, so-
got.
Britt, you never got yours, did you?
No, because I took the key back instead, because I thought it was more
Okay.
important not to leave the key
Oh,
behind.
no,
and I
but
could
then
only
you
bring one
Did you
remember
thing.
you
connect your
got it.
phone? Did you connect your phone to your Sunfall Cycle account to give it the free?
Yeah. So yeah, we
For the
just
free tier.
that's the last one we
bonus.
need, and then we'll be leveled up.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but we got. Didn't we level, guys?
Imagine if Steven had loot crates.
Too
Oh my
late.
god.
We should have just debated him and been like, yeah, I know.
You're right. You're super right.
How dare we be honest?
But like, here's what I'm shocked about. Your own tier tracker says we're not level 8.
It's true.
I mean, so
I
we're
could have sworn that y'all had gotten a tier and then been like, "No, don't give it to Saloon. That would be bad."
Oh,
I mean,
that
we
could
do
have
dumb
happened.
things sometimes, but I don't think
No,
we've
no, no,
ever
no,
done
no,
it.
no. I think he's right.
I'm pretty sure you did that.
I
I'm
think
pretty sure you're
it
still
was
hanging on
Jesse.
to the one from
Sarah
What? I
said-
would never do that.
Oh,
No, no, no.
a long time
We should
ago.
show
we
it
got
to
in an
Iramon.
argument about that.
Yeah, like, oh, let's give her one. Let's hold on to the other one. And isn't that what we showed to Iramon?
Yeah.
So we still are just. Jesse, do you have that?
We do have one tier we haven't turned in. He's
Sarek has it.
He's right.
Why would I have a tier? You know what? Yes, fuck yeah, I do.
Just why do I have a god soul? Like we have.
Yep, I have one. It's in
So
my
much
pocket.
stuff.
Right. Oh yeah. That's
Oh.
right.
I found a tier in my pocket. Oh, look at this. Well, it looks like we're going to go level. How exciting. It was here the entire time. I wondered what this hot glow in my pocket was.
No.
I assumed it was erotic, but it was in fact a tear. Lovely. Okay, let's go to the moon, gang. But first, can I have my gold, please? Thank you.
Yes. Jesse,
Moon.
down on the floor at the base of the ladder, sits 264 gold pieces, a 100 GP citrine, and a 100 GP moonstone. However, all of it sits on the surface of this floor, which is freezing cold to the touch and will sap you for 1 hit point if you touch it. As
Right.
well
How
as
much?
making-
How much gold is it again?
It's written in chat. It's 264.
Yeah, I'll take 1 point of damage.
And also you have to save versus Constitution, or else take.
Well, that gold is lost. Way
you
to
freeze.
go, Ankara. Lost for all time. I climb back up. I ain't touching it.
Maybe in the future you guys won't argue and be so greedy.
Maybe in the
about
future
it.
you won't be so callous with money.
I won't if you don't argue and be greedy about
If
it.
you were a dinosaur right now, boy, you would get it.
I think I'm a polar bear.
If
Yeah,
you were
just
a
a polar
polar
bear.
bear right now.
Yeah,
love
you
polar
don't
bear.
actually hear any of this stuff. I'm just like.
It's just me arguing with like a bear. Like, you I tell
And
you
like
this
every
is-
Star Wars
Pointing at each other, just constantly pointing at each other.
It's every Star Wars movie where
I'll
like
have
someone
you
is arguing
know.
with an alien and the alien's like Baka Chewanga, and they're like, that's so rude of you.
Meanwhile, like, you know, Kairos is standing there like the Mandalorian with a baby, and I'm standing there like Cara Dune, just being like,
Yeah.
can we just get out of here?
Let's go. Let's
So
go.
cute you made yourself Cara Dune. That's so
So hot. Sorry, I had
so
to.
cute. That's
Let's
so
be
I
real,
cute.
had
Sark
to.
is
She's
a protocol
the heavy
droid.
weapons lady, right?
Oh my god,
Sark
yeah.
Yes.
absolutely is a protocol
Absolutely.
droid. Let's be real.
Oh my, master.
Look,
Oh,
we
yeah.
all Cara Dune.
Uh,
right.
Yeah, all right,
Alright.
let's get the hell out of here then.
Tharek, you climb to the top of the ladder, abandoning your gold coins,
Could have been mine.
and you see perched along the top of the patrician's house a murder of crows. Or perhaps a rampage of ravens. I'm not sure. What's the communal ad?
Crowd of corvids.
Yeah, a crowd of corvids. some of them carrying jewels, some of them carrying necklaces, some of them carrying gold pieces. Your mind can't help but remember that there's like 2,000 gold just up the street.
Hey, crows! There's like 100 some gold, 264 gold in that hole. If you want to go get it, it's down there. I definitely won't close the door on you. I'd like to roll persuasion. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
So, are any of them holding anything of like that catches my eye as being of particular value?
I think they're all holding like random coinage and like little bits and bobs. So there's nothing that's like especially valuable that they are holding. But it reminds you that you did overturn a heavy treasure chest laden with
Can
value.
I go peek out there and see how much of the treasure is still there?
Yeah, totally. Let's see. All right, I need to scroll faster than that.
Guys, I'm so excited to level up. I'm gonna be able to fly, and I'm gonna fly all over the place.
Is this your fly time?
This is level 8 is flying time.
Oh man.
You're like a bird.
Oh! I don't know. Is that an
Eric?
eagle sound? Does that sound like a bird? I don't know.
Yeah, so you go take a peek, and like the marketplace of the sun is like laden with crows. And like as you approach the entryway to the marketplace, all of them turn at you, and there's just like 1,000 beady black eyes all staring at you.
No, we're good. We don't need to go
But in
that
the
way.
center is the vast majority of the pile of gold and treasures that you spilled out of the treasure chest. In amongst the pile, you can see just like a wealth of gold, probably like as much gold as you have had total thus far.
Mhm.
A fine cloth coat trimmed with sable, a fine cloth gown trimmed with ermine, a small carpet that is very impressively woven that I'm sure
Aladdin.
to give you money for. A bronze holy symbol set with citrine, a porcelain puzzle box, a gilded wooden medallion, and a strange obsidian ring.
Yo, I'm in just for the puzzle box. You know there's some dark shit inside there. Porcelain puzzle box, you open that and it's like, that's where the darkness is. We got to get that thing.
Okay. I have an idea.
Real darkness was inside us.
I don't know if it'll work, but I have an idea.
What?
I could cast an illusion of a gold chest, and while they run for it, you could go grab the puzzle box, Sarek, and come back.
Oh my God, yes. Done.
Okay. So stretch, do whatever it is you do, and
Okay.
get ready to go grab the puzzle box and come back.
Just limbering up.
And then
It's
use
hard to do in this robe.
my dark shard amulet. I'm going to attempt to cast a minor illusion of like a large chest.
Amazing. I love it.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm so excited to watch. See this.
We're gonna
Oh,
be all
man.
bad. Okay, so I just have to make a
DC
DC 10
cost-
intelligence check.
Yeah, intelligence. Yeah.
Okay, here we
got
go.
it.
Isn't it? It's Arcana, right? Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah.
No fear.
It almost looks real.
Hmm.
So tell me what this looks like, Bronze.
Yeah, so it just looks like the
Paper Mario
largest,
chest.
the largest, gaudiest chest you can see. It has like it's about a 5 foot. It feels a 5 foot cube. It's pretty large, and it has like golden dragons on every corner of it, and no lock on the front. It just looks so enticing,
Yeah.
and like red. It's like bright red lacquer, with like gold dragons on it, like beckoning.
Cool. Yeah. So this treasure chest appears. Sarek, what do you do?
I wait and see what the crows do, and then if the crows are attracted to it, I make like a tree and run over there.
Yeah. So like a whole bunch of the crows immediately look at it and they go, "Shiny,
Shiny.
shiny, shiny." then like the raucous cries of shiny, 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 just like erupt all over the marketplace square.
The most Tom Hardiest of the crows goes, "That's bait."
Boo! Boo! I still wait. I'm gonna wait until they leave to go to it. There's no point in going to the chest.
So let me see. I need to look at a thing.
I hate that I now picture one crow is just played by Tom Hardy.
How long does your
A tiny bird with Tom Hardy's face.
How long does the
Like a
image
beak.
last?
A minute.
A minute.
That's not.
Create
You gotta run fast, sorry.
Yeah, you gotta run fast.
I can do
Or-
that.
Like-
Well,
Sorry, it's getting time.
All right, Sarek.
it's still there.
Like the boldest of the crows flies over from the big treasure pile in the middle of the courtyard and like lands hopping sort of in the way that crows do in the direction of the treasure chest, and it goes shiny.
And I try to shoo it away, and I'll be like, no, my shiny, to sell the illusion that it's rare.
Yeah,
Also, I don't want him
yeah.
to touch it just yet.
Crow just goes, he looks at you and he goes,
Oh, now they want it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And
"Shiny!"
Reverse
no,
psychology.
my shiny.
He like flaps at you and he's like big and he's got like big wings and a sharp
God.
beak.
Hey,
Yeah. And then
No,
like
my
another crow from
shiny.
up above looks down and goes, shiny? And then like flies down and lands on it.
I'd like
and
to
then it-
wait 10 more seconds.
no, this is your chance. You gotta run.
It flies.
Go.
How long can I
Straight
estimate how
through.
long before she takes damage versus how long it
The
takes me?
second something touches it, the illusion, it's gonna pass through it. It's gonna.
I'll
Yeah,
help
the-
Aya too, as a bear. I don't want to hurt them, but I'm just
This crow flies
chasing
down
them and
and-
batting at them.
And tries to land on the treasure chest.
and it goes inside.
And it just goes straight through it.
I just
Inside the treasure chest, you hear dark.
wait before he can move. Can I put the bird in my mouth? I don't want to eat it or kill it. I just want to put it in my mouth so it's quiet.
What? What?
You're just grabbing a crow
Like
in
a
your
chipmunk.
mouth. So
Inside it's like rah, 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 and I'm like
look over
shush.
to Ankara's position off to the side of the screen. And there's just this huge polar bear sitting there with stuffed cheeks that are
Yeah.
flapping.
And a little black
Guys,
feather.
Yeah, a
Like-
little black beak sticking out between her lips. Help!
I mean, I'll go for it.
Okay, you just go running
Yeah.
for the.
Yeah, while the spectacle's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. And you're just grabbing the puzzle box.
that's it. That's all I want is that puzzle box.
Yep. You run in and all the crows all around the pile just scatter huge explosion of feathers up into the air. You inhale one, it sucks. You grab the puzzle box and then you come sprinting back.
Great. Yeah, I'm I'll wait exactly 59 seconds into this spell cast to say that I have it.
So I'm just fighting this bird.
Yes, it's the three of you with a swarm of birds and just Sark off to the side watching, holding the puzzle box.
I'm gonna try to grab this big bird, this leader bird.
Yeah,
Once
okay.
I
Give
see
me
Sark holding the puzzle box too, I just
give me a
He oozes out of your mouth.
I just drop him out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Drop it. You know dogs do that.
give me a strength test, Ankara, not Ankara. I
Oh, I was like,
strength test to drop the bird.
what?
Yeah, totally. You reach out and you grab this leader crow and you just start wrestling with it. It's flapping against your face
Yeah.
and crying, no, 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 no.
No, and I'm like, no, I like you. I like your style. You're coming with me. And I'm like Link in Ocarina of Time. I'm
Yeah.
holding it by its legs, and it's flapping.
Yeah.
This is mine.
You're just gonna drag this poor crow with
If-
you.
I can't have Blood of the Raven, and I'm stuck with stupid Marshmallow. I'm taking this at least. It's the biggest, meanest of the crows.
Marshmallow has one of her mouth on one of the crow's wings, just going
It's just a streamer.
I'm
behind it.
helping.
Oh,
Micro now.
Marshmallow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This crow is very ruffled. Eventually, it like stops and just like hangs upside down from your hands.
That makes me sad. Is this the
And
animal abuse?
it's got like its wings spread out. It goes, no.
I look at Ankara and ask her, "Is this abusive? I just want it."
I just walk over and I like grab the bird and I just pull it away and then I release it.
Oh, okay.
And I just pat her on the shoulder with my other paw.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
basically, and you can hear my brain because you're telepathic. So I'm just like, we'll get the real one. Let it go.
All right. I was just gonna paint this one purple and give it.
You want a Happy Meal? We'll get you a Happy Meal on the way home.
All right. Come on, Marshmallow. I guess you're not that terrible.
So, Starrick, when you run back with this puzzle box and wait 59 seconds to say
exactly 59 seconds. Yes, I'm counting.
You know that the action calms. The crow is released. You look around, and all the crows have now moved up to the rooftops and have abandoned their former quarry of the treasure chest in the middle of the marketplace square.
Well, looks like we resolved our treasure chest issue. If you want to go back and grab some coinage,
maybe we should grab some of those gems. So I'll go over and try to grab some of those gems.
yes, I think you all should go grab some.
I want that
token,
gilded.
too.
I want the wooden amulet that's gilded.
Yeah. So there are actually no gems in this box.
Yeah, can you remind us again, Stephen, real quick?
Yeah.
I mean, that the ermine coated.
I mean, yeah, there are gems on things, but there are no gems like gems. Although, couldn't we just rip the gems out of the like? We need cloaks. F that.
I'm gonna take some of the money then. I'll take like I'm kind of broke right now. I'll take like well, it would take me time. I don't know, maybe like 100 gold coins, like a handful or 2 handfuls.
A handful of gold coins. Let's see, obsidian ring.
Ooh, yeah, the obsidian ring.
Ooh, a ring.
That's an important one. We should definitely get that.
Yeah, so like you wander out to take better stock, and this is what you find, right? In Roll20 chat.
Yeah.
4,400 gold pieces.
Okay.
Fine cloth coat trimmed with sable. Fine cloth gown trimmed with ermine. A small carpet. A bronze holy symbol set with citrine. A porcelain puzzle box. And a gilded wooden medallion. And an obsidian ring.
I mean, I'm gonna stay back and like diddle with my puzzle box.
Cool.
That's not.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. Diddle with my puzzle box. Whoop. Nope.
Ooh.
I don't get it. What?
The mechanisms of the box are beyond you.
You're just like knocking it against a rock.
Why won't you open?
So maybe you guys are, I guess we want to get like the ring, the medallion, and maybe the symbol set. Those are the important things.
I guess this is one of those things where the coat, the gown, the symbol, the medallion, and the ring either exist for the purposes of selling, or they are in fact like imbued with something. But I feel like unless you're gonna toss them on and wear them out, carrying the gown and the coat and the carpet is like a lot.
Oh yeah, I don't think we need that. I was thinking just if there's any value. Well, the ring doesn't have a value, or it's question mark, so we should probably definitely get that.
I say it makes sense to, if we take the symbol, we take the medallion and the ring, we go back to the moon and we're like, what are these? At least that we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's.
These are also there's also a treasure chest.
Oh, we're gonna loot the hell out of that. Don't you stress. We're gonna take all that money
back into, and then carry the treasure chest.
But then we'll be carrying a treasure chest, an old dwarf lady, and a freaking sun.
The dwarf
demon.
lady can walk.
Yeah.
We're not
Nah,
carrying
she's probably
her.
slow. We need to take.
We have to carry
This
Tam.
isn't Death Stranding where we have to strap her onto our back.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Kara should do. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm a bear. I can carry a lot.
That's right. Strap it all in Kara's back.
Yeah, we could do that.
Lay the carpet
Fine.
down first, and then strap everything else
Okay.
onto the back. Done. We're taking all of it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Mule Kara got us.
Do the birds do anything?
No, they're just like sitting up there with ruffled feathers, looking down at you and going, "Mine."
I feel kind of bad. I tossed them a handful of coins.
What?
Okay.
Those are oh god damn it.
I hope you toss
bad.
them right over where Sark is sitting trying to open his puzzle box, and all of the
Oh,
crows
come on.
swoop down on.
I'm working here. Stop it.
That makes it even better.
Oh god, come on.
Here, take this.
They're pooping now. Stop. Oh god.
Instead of like mine, I say yours.
Nice.
I feel bad for grabbing the big one. Not really though. It was
That's
feisty.
okay.
It kind
The
of
big one swoops down and picks up one gold coin and goes, "Arr." And then it flies back up to the roof.
What is your name? You have a lot of personality, sir.
Jonathan Applebaum.
Oh, he's a crow. He can't say anything.
Oh.
It's a big name for a small bird.
I'm like sitting here waiting. I'm like, wait.
Nicholas Bilsby is my name, and I'm a crow. Yeah.
Hello,
It's Russell Crowe.
You
I
can
have
have-
been waiting for you.
You can have telepathy. You can just be like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Russell."
Cheryl.
One of my favorite things that Steven's ever done, I think it was like episode 2, was he described an animal as set dressing. Because I think he knew we were the type to sit here and be like, we clearly need to talk to this thing. Or interact. So Steven legitimately was like, you see a crow, it's sitting on a raptor, it's set dressing.
Don't interact with it.
Don't
Don't-
do this.
Don't do this to me, please.
I'm having flashbacks to that now. Like Bronze, it's set dressing, please.
Yeah.
Stop.
Guys.
Like, no, clearly this is the final boss. No, it's not. It's set dressing. Stop it.
Absolutely not.
Okay, we got everything then, yeah?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
Bear Cara's back is laden with goods.
Time to lumber along.
Probably jingling like Samwise Gamgee.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna try and figure out this puzzle box as I walk with them.
Okay. Yeah, like your current capabilities of opening the puzzle box have been determined by your previous intelligence.
Sure, yeah, I'm just still gonna try.
Let me see that. I'm pretty sure these usually have a trick to them.
What? If you solve it, at least say that I solved it, and I hand it over to you.
I am going to take a different approach to this. I'm not one too much for puzzles. Well, I'm pretty good at riddles though.
What, Steven? What's the puzzle?
Yeah, is it like a sliding?
Yeah, so it's like a physical thing. It's a box that has like carefully joined pieces of wood where like you can push segments of it out of alignment, but like they only push so far, and like somehow there's some piece that you can push in order to manipulate another piece in order to like eventually remove one piece that will
Yeah.
let you begin starting to take out all of
Almost
the
like a weird
Like
Rubik's
when you push
Cube.
when you push a
Yeah.
piece in, another one comes out, or like two
Yeah.
like push out a little bit, and the other.
Look, we've all
they
seen
don't
the Da
ever
Vinci
line up,
Code,
right? It doesn't really
okay?
make
Come
any
on.
sense.
Yeah, it's
We
the
get
Da Vinci Code. That's probably the Constitution of the United States of America inside.
And on the back, a treasure map to Nick Cage's house. In universe canonical. Nick Cage every day wakes up
I
like the sun is
assume-
the
Nick
sword.
Cage is like the guy who's doing all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick
Right.
Cage is King Astafon.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
be honest.
definitely who I would cast.
yeah.
Do I get the sense this is like a magical thing or it's just normal puzzle box?
Give me an Arcana check.
Because I'm curious. What I'm like kind of curious if we're gonna open this and something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Does it hum? Does it taste
Oh.
metallic?
Okay, so like normally the way this would work is like you'd take 10 minutes and have a short rest and you'd fiddle with it, and then you'd get a strong sense of like whether it was magical and what it does, because like that's what you do, you identify magic.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, okay, I'll give you a, like a high difficulty to use your Arcana to detect the, magical emanations from the box. You crit, which means like you get a lot of information. The box itself is not magical, but something inside of it is.
Ooh,
Mm.
ooh, we need in there. We need in there.
I relay this information to Sarek. I say, there's something magical concealed inside, so we should probably be careful.
Yes, whatever it is put there on purpose, obviously, which means we need it.
In fact, you can identify that the school of magic associated with whatever is inside the box is conjuration.
Oh, conjuration. That's not that bad.
Yes, in fact, it's great.
Sort of.
No, yeah, it's wonderful.
Conjuration. Start racking my brain. Like, because conjuration is not really my specialty.
It could be a ring, or it could be some sort of medallion.
Or it could be a creature.
A creature, we already have plenty of those.
Do you realize those giant black tentacles I have that spawn out of the ground are conjuration schools of magic?
Yes.
So
maybe-
there's a chance you could open this and your face would melt off.
Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of like once you open it, it triggers the.
Yeah, Sark like scoots up beside Aya and is just like, and that's why we get Kairos to open it. Wink. And then I just like give Kairos like a, hey buddy,
You're smart.
you're so smart. Come over here, we need you.
We do need you.
You big
what's up,
strong,
everyone?
you big strong lout. Come over here.
Are you good at puzzles? You're always telling us those stories, those
I mean,
things
I
you
don't wanna-
did.
I don't like to brag, but I've been known to crack a few.
Didn't they call
puzzles
you
out.
Puzzle Pants? Wasn't that your nickname with Firefly and
That's what I heard.
Chamber Pot?
Like a wind, like a leaf on the wind. You were.
It was Glowbug and Beast, but
That's
yeah, okay.
pretty close.
There you
I was
go.
pretty close.
Considering
Firefly
the
and
fact that
Chamber
you
Pot.
attempted is showing that you care, and we're making steps.
Why did I think Chamber Pot?
I really like Firefly.
Yeah.
I thought it was Firefly. Okay,
Glowbug
yeah,
and Firefly are very close.
Very close.
Yeah. If it's all the same.
I give it to him.
Oh no. I'm gonna puzzle explain this to you, and I'm
Oh,
gonna give you help.
Okay.
It's rude to puzzle splain, dude.
You start
Oh
seeing
no!
me
See,
like
look
sweat
at that.
a little bit.
No, this is classic Urian design. This is like from. Okay, this reminds me of Meganemnon's puzzle box. Okay, see how this one comes out here. Okay, so this is indicative of a mathematical formula. So we just have to figure out which one it is. It can be there's like 7 that they typically use. I just like keep going on.
They're like, as you'll see in my YouTube video.
So you can do this then.
See, this is called a chromatic scale puzzle, but it could also be Ionian. So it's like you kind of have to figure it out. Like just you have to listen to the gears. If the gears
You
sound a
actually
little bit
won't know
lighter and
until the fourth
tinier.
step, because that's the first point that Ionian deviates from
Yeah.
chromatic. So
Thank you. I don't know my music theory that well, but I'm so glad you're here, Stephen, for me. But yeah.
You can open it though, yes.
Well, I mean, I just told I just gave Aya the best hint. There's nothing
Okay,
else
yeah,
that Aya
that's
needs.
not-
I mean, frankly,
mean,
the puzzle's
no,
pretty
it is-
trivial now.
Everything you said made no sense to me. Okay, literally all of it made no sense.
Do you have
I mean,
any
this is-
charts or graphs? Maybe you can start from the beginning, but like with
Imagine-
visual aids.
No,
if I were to
no,
tell
because
you,
this is no,
you know
this is my college math experience where everyone goes, well, frankly, this is just trivial at this point. When you're like, I don't understand what's going on.
Okay, well, I
So you know
don't.
what? No.
I mean, that's like me
you
saying,
get
you know
to
what?
experience this. You
Just
get to.
cast Eldritch Blast, and then I like say the incantation for it, but it's like deep speech because that's what I speak. So I like speak in tongues, and I'm like, yeah, just say that, just do it.
Okay, look. Sure. I'll get it started, and I will proceed.
Right. Yes, you can show us the steps.
What is this? An intelligence?
yeah, it's an intelligence. check.
Visual aids.
Perfect.
Oh, look at
Holy
you.
shit!
You're so smart.
Holy shit!
So Kairos, you push and pull and prod and like listen to how the box sounds as you're like, nudging certain parts, and very quickly, like your fingers punch in 2 places, and you just slide out 2 pieces.
Hold on. No, it's like super dramatic, right? It's like the whole time I'm doing it, I'm just like looking at the box, looking it over, and then all of a sudden I just like press the 2 boxes in right together, and it begins to unfurl.
Why? On your left.
Wait,
Why?
I need to hear that every time we open something.
You know how video games, when you open a treasure chest, there's a sound that plays?
Yeah.
Canonically, that's now the sound that plays.
Yeah.
I
the
like
Avengers theme
imagining
song.
that song plays every time we let Leander out of the
He
dungeon.
steps out of the dungeon like,
like again. It's over and over.
Amazing. Yes.
There you
The puzzle box is not yet fully solved, but you can see another smaller box inside of the puzzle box now that you've removed a couple pieces.
Look, wonderful. We're almost there. If you open that box, we'll solve the other one.
Well,
You're almost there. You've taught us so much. You might as well teach us the rest.
Now, this roll reflects like the most that Kairos can do at this moment in time. There's
Which
not
is-
like, Kairos can make another roll and then succeed. No, this is like on the walk back to the barricade camp, Kairos puzzles out as much of it as he can, and this is as far as he's gotten.
no, this one's different. This is I don't even know. I don't even know which one this is. This doesn't look like any other puzzle I've seen before.
Is the puzzle inside the one of magical nature that I detected, or is it something inside of that that's magical?
The box, which is currently being exposed, is magical in nature.
Okay.
This looks like some wizard
Since we're
shit.
at the yeah. As soon as you say, I'm like, hand it here. As we like get to the barricade camp, and I'm like, I'll have fun with you later. Like, put it in my pocket.
What? But that was my...
I'll let you know what's inside.
No,
I
you
thought the
won't.
loot was magical, but I think the puzzle is magical.
Excellent.
Yeah, just solve it, Kairos. It's fine. It's just magical. It's arcane. Oh, you can't just detect arcane energies. I gave you the key. Now it's trivial.
So the 4 of you walk up to.
You
Well,
can
they've been
ignore
doing-
me, but I know you can hear me.
After
I mean,
they
if you
started
can't directly
arguing about
integrate
this,
it or use Euler's method, then there's no other way to solve this problem.
I have just been off like in imagination, like Bearland.
There's
Like I've just
whatever.
been imagining a very detailed like version of life where I just continue to be a bear with other bear friends, and I've just like totally drowned everyone out. As I walk.
Yeah. Do you have like a bear husband or a bear wife?
No, I'm just a bear with a bunch of bear buddies.
Please.
Just a collection of bear pals. Yeah,
Yeah.
your best
Yeah.
bear pal. What's your best bear pal's name?
Oh man, it's Barry, obviously.
Yeah. Barry says.
Brother Bear. This is Brother Bear.
this
That's
is
a great movie.
it's me,
How dare
it's
you.
Barry. We're for some reason using fishing poles on the river.
You had to
We're-
drown them. It was necessary. You couldn't.
We're having a
you
good
couldn't-
time.
You couldn't stay as a bear if you didn't drown your friends because they would remember you. But now you're free. You're with us.
Car and Barry running through the forest fishing.
Wearing bear wigs and stealing gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my best friend's name is Little John. That's my bear best friend's name.
Amazing. Yeah, awesome. You make it back to the barricade camp. You make it back to Iramon's overturned wagon. She looks up from inside and she greets you and says, "Tea?"
No time for tea. You have to come with us. We cleared the way. So getting you to the tower should be exceedingly simple now.
She stands up and like you hear like her hips and her knees pop, and then she like stands up to her full height, grabs the base of her beard, and then just like yanks to the side, and you hear her entire spine crack all the way from like her pelvis all the way up to the top of her head. Just...
And she's actually 8 feet tall.
She's a dwarf like the dwarf in what is it? It's not Endgame, but the one before.
Oh,
Infinity War?
Infinity War.
Yeah. Where Thor is just like, "Hello, dwarf friend."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Tyrion Lannister is like, "What's up, bro?" Yeah, cool. Yeah, she's like, "Very well. I have nothing that I need here." And then she says, "Except," and then she like takes the box that the tea set is sitting on and like flips 2 latches on like the bottom side of the box and just folds the bottom of the box up and over and latches it and then picks it up by the handle. And she says,
I want one of those. That's cool.
"I am ready."
Cool. You don't need anything else from here?
No.
Cool.
All right. So I guess follow us. Oh, by the way, this is our new child. And I gestured towards our sun demon.
Yeah. She reaches out a hand and like cups it under his bulbous body. And then she causes fire to erupt from her palm. Tam loves it. He bathes. Yep. She says, "I like your friend."
So you don't think he's evil?
She looks up at you like kind of askance, and she says, "Evil is quite the loaded term."
Right? I kind of been saying that too. Yeah. Because there's those that would say that, you know, we should kill this thing. It's an abomination. And I'm like, let's see how this plays out. You know, imagine if someone slew Velzirathoth when it's just like, oh, and I'm imagining baby snakes.
Aww.
You lost me. I'm sorry. And I just start walking. Oh man, baby snakes are so cute. They're like little noodles. Oh man, I love baby snakes.
Little
Danger noodles.
Yeah.
Noodles.
They're very cute.
Little
Oh,
puppy
baby
left.
Velzirathoth. That's so cute. Not like you, Marshmallow. Get the heck away from me. Oh man, little baby snakes.
Marshmallow goes and lands on Iramon's shoulder. Says, "Hello."
Not now. We walk begrudgingly back to the patrician's house.
Yeah. She says, "I like your familiar."
I don't. I mean, no, he's okay. Now I feel bad. Like, not even really, like a little bit. But I mean, it's not what I asked for, you know?
She says, "She doesn't like me. She loves me." Iramon nods.
I'm laughing really hard as a bear right now.
His name is Marrow. So that's what we're going with. And tea's great.
Awesome. Yep, the 4 of you, 5 of you, 6 of you walk back to the patrician's house. No problem.
We're like a motley crew now.
Yeah.
It's true.
I guess we'll walk through the Darkling mirror.
Okay. Are you all just like hopping on Berkara's back?
That's a lot of people, and
That's a lot of
she's
people.
carrying a lot of treasure. So I think we
Sure.
just probably just walk it.
Okay. Okay. Are you going first, Aya?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay, cool. You make it 5 feet as the extreme cold of the floor leaches your vitality out through your feet. You take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Please make a second Constitution saving throw.
Oh gosh, I forgot about the floor.
All right, good. You're still fine. You're now 2 of 8 to the Darkling mirror. Please make a third Constitution saving throw.
Wait, 2 of 8?
Yeah, you're 10 feet of the 40 feet towards the
Oh my
Darkling.
god, this is gonna take forever. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. There's gotta I'm halfway. Okay, so I make it 10 feet and it starts to dawn on me where I'm like, okay, this is very slow going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh, I know what we should do.
Oh, what? What do you got?
Let's go get that dresser and get all that furniture. Throw it down here.
I was
can
just gonna
jump
use
on
your
it.
shield. I once upon a time used a shield to go down a hill in the snow. And so I was like, what if I sat in your buckler and you just pushed me? I probably just slide right across and then I'll push it back.
Now, to be fair, that sounds awesome. And so does going and getting the furniture. But there's a whole bunch of like stacked wooden boxes all over the room.
Oh, that too. I guess we could just make makeshift sleds. Yeah. I think the buckler, put some grease on the bottom of that. I'm gonna be like, that actually sounds like fun, if we're being
yeah.
honest.
I would do that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kairos doesn't want to give up his shield, but
I'll
he
give it
understands the whole
back!
idea. Yeah. All right.
All
Yeah.
right. So I sit in it.
Yep.
Expectantly. Okay, you gotta push me as hard as you can.
All right. So I've never done this before. How much do I give you a spin? Like, what do I?
Don't spin me, because then I'm gonna
Okay.
go flying through the darkling mirror butt first, and I won't be able to send the shield back.
Okay.
So probably don't spin me. Just
So
straight shot.
like a push,
Yeah.
but like not too far so you don't hit the mirror.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a sport like this.
There is.
Okay.
You need someone on the other side with a broom, maybe in a
Yeah.
car.
Scrub the ice.
Is this a strength?
Yeah, give me a
Athletics?
strength.
What is it? Okay. Strength.
All right. It's the perfectly pressured shove that sends Aya sliding across the floor. The floor is like, it's smooth, slick ice, and you just go sliding, skittering, and you slide to a stop 1 inch away from the darkling.
Awesome.
Right before it starts, I'm like,
Yeah.
I got real close, like to you, like no.
That's perfect. Okay. So then I send it back. And if
Amazing.
it gets stuck along the way, then Ankara can grab it and
She not
get it
send
the
it
rest
back,
of the
right?
way. Yeah, because I don't know. I'm kind of weak. So I take the shield and I chuck it back. And I do put some spin on it.
Yeah. Give me a strength save. Aya.
Give it some English.
Oh.
Yeah, totally.
Much
And
English.
Kara, do you ferry this shield back?
Yeah, sure.
Ferrying a shield back, I think, is easier than ferrying the whole
Yeah.
party back.
Yeah, I'll ferry the shield.
Yeah, okay. Iramon says, this is an incredibly inefficient method of solving this problem. But I'm next.
Are my feet freezing while I'm standing outside the darkling mirror?
They're very cold. But like, as long as you're not
Wait,
like,
why couldn't we have just taken some, I'll take the rug off my back that I'm carrying that we took and just put it down. Won't that protect their feet?
Oh, it's underneath all of the stuff.
Yeah, but
though.
you'll
Oh,
freeze the
yeah.
rug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
also the rug wouldn't cover the entire floor, but like, if you wanted to move the boxes and assemble a pathway between the darkling mirror and the ladder, you definitely could. But
Yeah, this seems like more fun. Let's just keep
Yeah.
having people slide.
all right, Kairos, go ahead and give Iramon a shove.
Kairos is getting like an arm day in.
Yeah.
Simple geometry.
I get ready on the other side to catch her in case
Yeah.
she goes too fast.
She's actually falls short a little bit, and then she like sits there and like does the little like
Mhm.
butt scoot thing to scoot her way across the floor. And then she says, I haven't had this much fun in years. And she turns around and she speaks a power word, and a mystical hand of glowing force appears in the air, and it picks up the shield and it carries it across the room and lays it down at Kairos's feet. She shouts, Sarek, your turn.
Oh
Sorry, that's a
god.
kickflip.
Okay, can't wait. Oh boy. All right, push.
I'm still standing in
away.
my catcher position.
Sark, you don't want to. Sark, you don't want to try this.
No, looks like I have to.
Look, if you just give yourself a running start and you can just glide on it.
Just push me.
I'm sorry, what was that?
This is
I'm
fun
fine.
and games.
I'm
I
like,
don't think I heard
I'm
you.
imagining Sarek already sitting down.
Yes,
I was like, you could just run back and
just push me, please.
I'm sorry. What was that? Yeah, what'd you say? I didn't hear
like
you.
robes on and stuff.
Just push me. Just
Can you be? This helmet, it really hurts. I can't hear. What did you say?
please push me. I need you.
There you go.
Nice. Sarek just goes slamming into the
Big push from my big boy.
I fly through the portal.
Because
Sarek
I
goes,
said I was blocking it. Does that mean he lands on my shins? Oh,
Yeah, he just.
do you
falls right
actually
through it.
catch him, Aya, or do you like jump out of the way when it's clear he's coming at missile speed?
I would try to get out of the way, but I
Sidestep.
know I'm very like.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm like midway past
Yeah.
just watching all this
Okay.
and watch Sarek go
You
by.
dodge to the side.
Yeah, so you
like-
see me like holding this position of safety, and then I see it, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. Sarek goes flying, slams into the mirror, and just disappears. Bloof.
Ooh. He did
I
not
look at
stick the
Kairos,
landing.
and I'm like,
Well, now there's no
That he
no
wanted a
shield.
push. He wanted a push.
yeah, I don't know if I can get your shield back.
How do we get Kairos over there?
I mean,
I
I'll
mean,
just
you're
walk
still a
it.
polar bear, right?
Yeah, I am. I'll just go back over and help him.
Do you
wanna-
like carry him
Oh,
under
thank
one
you.
arm? Do you pick him up by the scruff of the neck? Do you let him ride on your back?
I think
I'm
what
Simba. You just
I
carry
for
me like
sure
I'm
walk
Simba.
over there. I make sure that everything is strapped on my back really, really well, and then I
Oh.
stand on my back two bare legs and I pick him up, like this, like
And
a
then
baby.
you just carry him like
I just
waddling
carry
back
him
across.
like a giant baby.
And he's carrying a baby. So it's
Yes.
like
Yeah.
a baby carrying a baby carrying a baby.
With my bare feet, just like
Bears are kind of like baby, like proportioned too. It's true.
Yeah.
Like giant
little stout legs.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. The four of you make it across this 40-foot stretch of floor to the Darkling Mirror. And now I believe we have reached the time of our first break.
Oh, all right. Stay tuned. We will be back. We'll find out. Did Sarek make it to the other side and save the day? Are his companions totally useless? We'll find out when we return with another exciting.
Wait, are you saying Sarek's internal dialogue is like he's like a pulp character?
Oh, yeah,
God.
totally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
For no reason, everything you see is in black and white. Okay. It's a
I don't-
noir flick the whole time. Okay.
It's been this way.
That's why
for
Sarek was so bad at
50
the
some
puzzle box.
episodes. What is? I don't understand the. It's. What do you mean? It's the way it's always been. All right. We'll be back. Stay tuned, gang. Go get a drink or something. We'll see you in a sec. Whoop. Hold on. What the? Whoop. Hold on. What the? Whoop. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sunfall Cycle. We were praising Steven.
You're blurry.
I had to cut that off. Hold on.
You're blurry.
No, didn't
Still
work.
blurry.
Screw it. I look better than blurry. Hi, we're back. I had to accept my blurriness, and then I become unblurry.
It's Facetune for Twitch.
Yeah.
it's in
Let's do this thing. Enough praising Steven for his whatever, and moving on to
You
praising.
know what,
us.
Steven? You can have the self-affirming lemon up Girl Scout cookie that
Into
says,
it.
I'm a risk taker. That's just for you.
That's me.
Yeah.
Nothing says risk taker like plain lemon cookie.
Yeah. I could choose one of these for all of you.
I'm
Oh,
a risk taker.
here's one for Eric. I'm a leader.
Aw.
Aw.
Here's one
you.
for Britt. I'm a go-getter.
Aw.
And the one for Jesse is this half broken one. I'm kidding. No, it's not. I'm bold.
I was
I'm
waiting for the one that was like, and here's
I'm
Jesse's, a half-eaten Thin Mint.
That I found under
the
my
trap.
desk.
I was waiting. I was like, here it comes. I'm ready for the goof.
Listen, half-eaten and Thin Mint do not occur in the same.
Yeah.
sentence.
You're right.
Come
You're
No,
on.
right.
that's true.
Eat the whole thing.
That's how you really know if you're dealing with a psychopath, if you find a half-eaten Thin Mint in their house.
Run.
That is 100% a Seinfeld episode. A half-eaten Thin Mint. A half-eaten Thin Mint, Jerry. Do you understand what this means?
They're not even that large. How would you eat half and then say, "Oh, what? I don't have room for the other half"?
I'm
He
out.
only ate half of the Thin Mint.
That's definitely a George's dad episode. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Don't want it now, George!
Are you eating the
Eat
Thin Mint?
it later!
Y'all are making me
George, leave your
sad.
father alone!
He just passed away.
I
I
know,
know,
Jerry
that's
Stiller
my
is
tribute to
fucking
him.
gold.
Yeah,
Dude.
that was
Jerry
a
and
good
Fred.
tribute. That was a good tribute.
Yeah.
That if you ever want to see the best clip ever from any Seinfeld, look up the blooper of him and Elaine in a fight. It's one of the funniest. She cannot keep a straight face. It's the funniest. Like, you want to go? And she's like dying. It's the best clip that ever existed. It's so funny. Find that thing on YouTube. It's incredible.
Did you guys see that? I think somebody said it was like, I think it was Larry David or somebody said that just like Jerry Stiller never got a note on that show.
Wow.
They literally just let him do his thing and he like never needed a note, never needed any direction changes. He just like did it that well.
What's crazy is like when you see people who like he was popular 30 years before he became popular again. It's like it's so crazy that you can see the like trajectory of people's careers, and it almost gives you like, you know what? I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right? It gives you a sense of like everything will work out. Everything will be fine.
Goldblum said that too.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum was like, "Oh yeah, he had like a little bit of popularity, and then he just like became like kind of a internet meme where everyone's like, why is this really funny, really quirky, really good-looking guy not getting any work?"
Yep.
And we've seen it with the cultural phenomenon that is Laura Dern.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like it. I love to see it.
All I'm saying is the cast of Jurassic Park needs. We need everyone to have their comeback. We need everyone. Bring them all back.
Sam Neill, however, has had his comeback by posting videos of himself.
Sam Neill doesn't need a comeback. Sam Neill is my favorite. I don't
Sam
know.
Neill needs to live on his farm,
Yeah.
joy and happiness for the entire rest of his life.
Yeah. He doesn't need the stress.
Have you
Let
seen him in Peaky Blinders though? He's such a bastard in that
Oh
show.
God, he's the worst.
But it's so good. It's so good.
He's excellent, but he's the worst.
What were we doing? Sark just flew through a wall?
Yeah, I'm gone.
You were
I'm gone,
getting
baby.
ready
Yeah, we're
to
going
go
to a dark-
into the darkling mirror.
Sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, what was that?
That was
last
to
little
Sam Neill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Sam Neill.
Yeah.
bit? Go to go
That
into
was-
that dark like
The
mirror.
darkling mirror.
I
What
see
are we
you all
going
been
to
practicing
do?
your glottal
Okay,
stops.
that's not even close. It's a
What
little
you
bit
mean?
closer.
It's not even close.
What are you
Dark
doing?
like mirror.
My boss at work is gonna see this and gonna be mad at me.
What do you mean, your boss at work?
Well, he's Scottish.
He's a Scot at work.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Damn Scots, they've ruined Scotland. That's all I know how to do.
You look so shocked whenever you say anything when you're making that voice happen.
What do you mean? I look shook.
Why was Jesse not in Brave?
I know,
Good question.
because it wasn't a comedy.
I could have been one of the bear people.
It's true.
One of the bear kids. Like,
You could,
"Brr."
kids.
Yeah. One of the bear people. There was like 2 bears in the entire damn movie. One of the
Fun.
whole bear. They had like a whole bear family. Remember? It's like 2 bears.
You do one more. What is it? What were you saying? Was it Scottish?
What? You've got to get the Scots. They may take our lives.
This is how World War III starts.
Okay.
This
That works. That works with the bagpipes. I guess that checks.
I can
Just
do
declared
I can do
war.
a whole thing like, oh, saints preserve us. Is that a Scot over there?
Oh my god.
I apologize.
What is going on? Why did you just go to Ireland?
Well, because the Irish friend is hanging out with the Scot.
I apologize
like-
on behalf of America.
You're the United. Oh my god.
I'm just
the
thinking of
entire
some
United Kingdom
guy,
is mad at
some
you
guy
right
in
now.
Scotland, some
Hi.
Scottish guy who's like Jesse's equal, but he's trying to do an American accent.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like,
no.
What? Do you want to go to the beach?
Hello there, America. Hi, by the way, hey,
Do
thanks for the
I
raid.
sound American?
Thanks for the raid, Taliesin.
Oh wow, neat. Awesome raids.
Thanks for showing
We
up
are-
at the perfect time. Now to do my British accent.
We are ready to go to Walmart and buy some guns.
Oh no. Let's
Oh,
go,
no.
fellow Americans. We've got to go see John Wayne and eat
America.
hot dogs and hamburgers.
We drink Coors Light and get free shit.
Have you collected your stamps?
We need to keep going. We need to get back to this damn
Yeah,
game.
let's go.
It's like that sketch in Bob's Burgers where they're like, this is
I
like a
can't
tiny
breathe.
moment in a show where they're like, Bob is fantasizing about office life, and he's like, "Oh, I thought that was coffee. No, it's just tea. Oh, I could have sworn it was coffee. It's just tea." That's what I think of when I think of like the quintessential American interaction.
It's
Okay, you threw me through a
God.
portal.
Okay,
is where I ended
yeah,
up
through
in
the
a portal.
I baby carried
Speaking of portals.
Kairos with his baby across to the thing. What are we doing?
Yep. Here the four of you stand in amidst the gray wastes of the Darkling Mirror. A slightly lighter gray platform of stone under your feet, leading probably like 100 feet forwards to where
I
it
don't like how you
ends
say that.
in another Darkling Mirror. And just the entire background just fades out into like the acid washed color of a television screen tuned to a dead channel.
Okay, so we go. Where do we go? I'm just sort of
And,
lost in this void. Like,
And in the middle of this causeway is another one of those scintillating, sparkling, magical rifts in the air.
I just turn to you all and I'm just like, don't touch it.
We always need more.
Oh my god, we have plenty. If you touch it and you get hurt, that's on you.
If I touch it and I get hurt, we're okay. All right. I'm already half dead. So, all right, let's just go.
Kairos,
Mm.
touch that.
Kairos touches it.
All right, Kairos, you reach out. Are you like one
Lux?
finger or are you like full hand?
Hand.
Like, bah.
Hand, no fear.
Kairos just, like slaps a hand down on the rift, grabs. Brow. Let's see what happens.
I rolled it. I made a
Hey,
macro
nice.
for you.
Yeah. Of course, you get 3d3 exploding. You get 8 additional arcane flux, and all of you gain inspiration.
Nice.
Nice, okay.
That's not that bad.
No.
Look who's a good leader. Speaking of leading, someone should lead us out of here.
You look down towards the end of this causeway, and you see like another faint blur of gray, and you realize it's Iramon, who's walked all the way down to the end of the causeway.
Oh. I thought you were going to describe that Iramon turns into like the fucking Wraith Kings. Like they're like these spectral things. Okay.
Hold up. Hello.
You're slow.
How do you know where to go?
So there is only one causeway connecting two black portals.
I thought there was like
I thought there was like a in the
bunch.
middle. There was
It
like
is.
a,
But it's like an Escher painting, and none of them connect to the one that we're on.
Yep.
okay. I just follow her. Okay, fine.
Yep. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you walk to the end and step through.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You just push your way through the darkling mirror and emerge in the basement of the Turim Arcanum, where there's this, magical prison and, stairs leading up, spiral stairs leading to the ground floor, etc.
can I roll sneak? Because isn't the dude still there?
So, pretty sure the dude is dead
Wasn't he? Didn't he have dark eyes?
because you started at the camp in the forest, right?
Yeah, we started the witch in the woods, and we went to the tower.
And then
We
you
killed
you
him.
went to the
Went
tower,
through the
you
mirror.
went down, you killed the dude, you went through the mirror.
Yeah, we haven't returned.
Spoke to
since then.
Iramon.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
Went
why I
to the
was saying
darkling
we
mirror
should
in
do
the
this
patrician's
now.
home.
Smart
Now we're
move,
going
yeah.
back.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let's wait to go back and get all this done while it's empty.
Wow. Fantastic.
So I actually tell Aramon,
I was like,
we're going to escort you up to the library / top floor. No matter what happens, since you seem to be aware of time being in a loop like we are, don't go in this room. Like, just keep it shut. Maybe we can find a way to bar it from the outside. Normally there's a dude here, and right now he's not. But as you know, when the cycle resets, he'll be here again. And so just stay out of this room.
Yeah, she nods and she says, I can get rid of him for you.
Oh, I forgot that's something she could do. Well, I feel like this is a mirror we're going to use a lot, so we should definitely get rid of him.
Do you need him to be here, or how does it work?
She says, the ritual that I cast will burn his essence out of this timeline. I need him to be dead, which he is, but I do not need him to be here.
Well, all right, let's do this thing.
Yeah, roast him.
She pauses and she says, "It
holy
will
shit,
cost."
burning someone out of a timeline.
Yes, sounds amazing.
She turns
What does
to
it
you,
cost? Money?
Kairos, and she says, that substance you just pulled from the rift.
Mhm.
I need it.
How much?
10.
Give it to him. Give it to
Awesome.
Iramon. That means I was at 32, and I'm at 42, now I'm at 32.
Yep. Beautiful. Yeah. She takes it and she like begins scattering it in an arcane sigil on the floor. Writing runes with it and like speaking whispered words in an arcane tongue under her breath. Finally, she steps into the middle and she reaches a hand up to the heavens as her chanting reaches a crescendo, and then she brings it down to the ground, and the arcane flux that she's spread out bursts into purple fires. And it flares up huge, and then it burns down low until there's nothing but a low smoldering purple sigil inscribed on the ground, glowing like interestingly, like the exact visual effect I'm remembering is from like Diablo 3. There's a section in Act 5 where you go through and there are like these crisscrosses on the ground. Oh no, maybe it's Act 3 in Chaldeum, where they're like these greenish crisscrosses on the ground as you're walking up to kill Baal. Or Baal.
Ball.
No, whatever
he's not
the
in there.
Lord of Lies is. Anyway, yes, it's this little shimmering line of purple that with like edged with char that's inscribed onto the ground.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Into that. Let's go.
Yeah.
She says, "Lead the way."
I lead her up the stairs
To
to the amazing smelling room.
the amazing what?
smelling room?
Yes. Yeah, Belial. Thank you, Ark of Aeth. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you lead her up the stairs, past the broken machinery that was reflecting the light from the top, and into the library room. And she looks around and she turns back to you and she says, "Yes, this will do."
Good. So you set about doing some research on what you can do with all that machinery downstairs to send us to the sun?
She kind of chuckles and she says, "Well, I can probably rebuild the planar scope, but I will need you to collect various ingredients and
Like the viewing lens.
indeed, like the viewing lens, but also I will need some of my books and a few more ingredients from the palace compound proper. When
Right.
you're ready to head there, speak with me."
Well, we'll come back through here when we're ready to head there. So we'll definitely stop by. Yeah, we've got places to go though. So set up your little tea kit and let us know if you find anything cool, please.
She thumps it down on the table and opens it, flipping the lid back down to the underside. It says, "I look forward to your eventual return. I will spend my time in study." Then she flips open a book.
Does Iramon know that the dude in the basement is going to respawn?
She just burned his essence away.
My bad. I somehow did not know what essence meant permanently in my head.
Yeah, she burned him out of the timeline by
Yeah.
casting a ritual using some of this arcane.
Okay.
force.
I did not put that together. That's permanent. I just thought that was like he like would return, but not like as the dark thing. So
Nope.
my brain is sorry.
You're
He
fine.
gone. He dead for good.
Oh God. Okay, so that's like a permanent kill. Okay.
Yep.
I think we should leave Armoros here to keep her company and to protect her if something happens. Besides, we've been getting into some really dangerous stuff,
Yeah.
and no offense to Armoros, but it's probably not the best place for a bulldog to be.
What about Marshmallow?
I don't care if any happens to Marshmallow.
She seems to like. I'm looking out for you. She seems to like Marshmallow.
She's trying to study, and meanwhile, Marshmallow talks so much. At least
Maybe she needs
Armoros
to
will
talk
sit
to-
at her feet and give her company and leave her to her business.
All right. Look, I'm just trying to help. Maybe.
It dawns on me what he's like suggesting to me, and I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, it's too late.
yeah, no, it's perfect.
I think you actually like Marshmallow.
No, I definitely don't.
I think you do.
No,
I think you do.
Iramon interjects and says, "I'll keep watch over your dog, but I couldn't separate a wizard from her familiar."
You really cut that one. Cut deep, Aramon. That one cut deep.
She winks at you.
Come on, Marrow.
"I'm coming."
It's Marrow. All right. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on him, make him look super edgy. You don't
You
even
just
know.
like paint like a black star around one eye. And, like,
Yeah,
light-
yeah. He looks like one of those like hair rock people.
Yeah.
Hair bands.
Yeah, exactly. We get like a tuft of fur from somewhere and just like tape it on her little head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even better. All right, let's go.
Awesome. Where to now?
Witch's hut.
All right.
There's that thing outside. Well, I'll just run. I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
can just
running
run
worked
through.
out for us last time.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, here we are. So
Back
And
at it
Kara.
again.
go ahead and move yourself.
Straight. We're going straight diagonal down 2. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That takes you 20 minutes.
Oh, we're running out of time.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, and you set your foot into the little loops of vines that are dangling down from the treetops and press down and zwook, the mechanisms embedded in the trees whip you up into the village in the treetops. What do you
Witch
do?
hut.
Yeah, you head to the witch's hut?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I say before we go in, what's
Yeah.
our strategy? How are we getting this bird?
Take it.
Take it.
Just take the bird.
Kairos, you're gonna beat up an old woman?
No. What part of beat up old woman is in the sentence?
Well, maybe
Take the bird.
She
maybe
loves
we
that bird.
save Skeleton Girl and then we get the bird for reward.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't think that hag cares whether we save the skeleton girl or not. I don't think she cares.
Literal tentacles assaulted us. Well, you.
She can-
While you tried.
You can turn skeleton girl into the next bird. Doesn't matter.
What? I don't think that's how magic works.
So Kairos, you say we just go in there and take the bird.
Yeah, just say announce our intention. Say we're taking your bird.
Okay. You know what? I like this direct approach. It seems like there's no way that this can go wrong. Okay, let's do this. Did I open the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it.
Push
You're
apart
all
the
ready?
bead curtain.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's
Yeah,
go.
there's like a flash of powder. Melissa looks up at you and says, "Oh, thank God you're back."
We're not here for you.
Oh, and then she turns back to her needlepoint. The witch parts her dangling hair over her face and says, "You return. Yes. What is it you seek?"
We're here
This
for
is
your bird.
She says, "You're here for my bird."
I looked to my group around me. Did I stutter? I don't think I stuttered.
I've never seen this side of Kairos.
Yeah.
It is quite frankly very attractive. What he said. Bird.
"You seek to take Magmatar from me." The bird like raises its wings and goes, "Caw-caw!"
I would prefer
I think we're
to come to some type of agreement because I do think you're kind of cool.
Yeah.
Um
the question isn't going to be if we get your precious bird. It's whether you keep your life or not.
She cackles. "You think you can take my life from me?" And then she says, "You cannot. But please, you must take this bird away from me. It's more trouble than it's worth. It eats its weight in berries every day, and it's constantly swallowing my gold." She reaches behind her and unclasps something. You hear the jangling of a gold chain. She holds it out across the table from you. Her hands are like all like skin is sagging off of them like 4 inches down as it waddles as she holds it out. "Please," Magmatar says, "Maka!"
Make space for Aya to go claim the bird.
all right, come on, Magmatar. And I put out like my hand.
Hold on. I'm doing this while I'm holding a spear on my back, carrying the
baby.
flaming solar demon. Like I'm taking your bird.
I was
Like I'm
I'm
a
just like
fucking
a giant
Pokemon master.
bear with stuff strapped to my back like a
Idiot.
backpack.
I
There's
saw
just
you
like
made
a
eye
polar
contact
bear
with
head
me.
poking in the door. Yeah, Magmotar.
I needed to beat the
lands on
Elite
your-
Four.
lands
Give
on
it to
your-
me.
Lands on your arm and spreads its wings. And
No, stop. No, okay, chill.
Marshmallow says, "Wow." And then Magmotar like opens its beak and caws loudly and then bites the shit out of your hand.
Oh my god.
It hurts.
We all
You're a
grimace.
pill.
Grimace. Bear Kara grimacing is a great picture too. Like, oh.
I do not do so very,
Polar bear.
hard, but I flick it on the beak. I'm like, stop that. And you
Yeah,
know what
it-
you get from my manner. I've been around birds a lot. Stop that.
It
I
flies
open
up
the
into
door
rafter.
and
It
look at
flies
the
off of your
bird.
arm up into the rafter.
Look at the bird and open the door. Like, you can come out here.
Look what I did in my hand.
There's like a little red welt on it.
Hey, get down.
It
Right
looks down
now.
at you and it says, "No." She cackles.
Now I know why you gave us the bird for free. This bird's a dick. This is a dick bird.
I love this bird.
Don't we have gold? Doesn't the bird just want gold? Can't we just like lure
Shiny?
it? Yeah.
Shiny.
I'll pull a piece of gold out of my bear pocket and hold it out.
Yeah, it looks down at it. It like turns one big glinting raven eye in the direction of the gold coin. You can see the gold coin like reflected in the raven's eye, and it hops over another rafter. So it's like looking straight down at it, turns around, it evacuates its bowels onto the gold coin. And
I'm
then
telling you, this is a dick bird.
it goes, Gah!
I look at the hag.
Just throw the coin.
I look at the
hand off.
hag, and I'm just like, you know what you did when you gave us this bird. You knew.
She's like, no take backs.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, the brazier is just outside the village. We just have to get it like a few feet. I don't know if this even works on animals.
Fireball?
Okay, so we can't kill the bird because then we don't get our shop upgraded. I'm gonna try to use friends.
Okay.
And so I cast friends on myself and I say,
If you can
Gritting my
communicate with it,
teeth.
it works.
I grit my teeth and I'm like, oh, great Magmatar, please bless us with your presence and company so that we may escort you to the greatest of ravens who has greatly desired to make your acquaintance. You know, Maine. And I say it really loud.
Yeah. Magmotar says, Maine.
Yeah, Maine.
Go ahead and give me a charisma check with advantage.
I hate this.
I guess
thing
this
so
is a
much.
persuade check with advantage.
Oh, cool. Really happy I have advantage. That's slightly better.
Your first roll already accounted for your advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I just always look at the
I was
first one
like-
and I ignore the second one. Never mind. My roll
You roll a
sucked.
3 and 1.
My brain is so
A
used to
3 and 1.
ignoring the second one that I swear.
Yeah, so you're like the greatest raven, and you can see like his eyes widening and like his feathers growing bigger. And then you say Maine, and he goes Maine, Magmotar.
Oh my god. Somebody else try. I'm done. Someone else do something.
No, you're doing so well. You
No,
should
I
definitely
can't.
keep at it. Don't give up. And Sark's just like chilling in the corner, all
Let's
smug,
see.
all smug.
Yeah, I'm still shocked that my declarations paid off. So I opened a puzzle box, surprisingly, got this raven, surprisingly. You know what? I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I'm gonna hang out with Sark right now.
Oh man.
Y'all
Will
are
you
the
be able
worst.
to carry all this crap if I turn back into myself?
Dude,
be cool.
oh, there's like a giant chest on your back. It's like 2,000
I mean, I would take
gold.
it off first. No, I can't. Well,
The raven's a bad presence on Tam.
It really
You know,
is.
Tammy needs to.
we have to figure out what the raven wants. What is it like? Let's figure out what it likes and then figure out how to get it.
That's true. We got the
Berries.
lasso with alcohol. That's true.
Yeah.
I think what it is it's the Sark bird. So let's do what we would do to lure a Sark. Oh, Magmatar, your feathers are so shiny. You're so strong, and your eyes glitter like pure onyx and obsidian. Every time I see you, my heart just grows 3 sizes at the idea of your valor and great magnificence.
3,
10 times.
10.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Like
my
the raven
goodness.
can count.
If only we could ever be graced with the presence of such a majestic, noble creature. Truly, whatever would we do with ourselves? Truly, we are unworthy.
He like preens his feathers a little bit and like holds one wing out.
He holds a wing out?
Yeah, he wants us to kiss his wing.
Oh, my.
No, he's way up in the
Oh.
rafters.
And then he's like,
Oh,
Wait,
my.
people.
Your feathers. such beauty. The wingspan. I've never seen a bird with a more impressive wingspan. Truly, you must hit the gym every day. Your Grace.
I telepathically ask
iridescence.
Aya if she can get the bird if we can get him like down close to me, maybe I can carry him in my mouth like I did with that other bird.
Yeah. And I say this. I say, oh, if only I could get a closer look. I could describe in great detail your feathers' iridescence, for truly they reflect a cornucopia of color.
It nods. It says, cornucopia. And it hops, looks down at the table, hops again, looks down at the table.
I telepathically make the signal to Ankara to bite.
Yeah, as soon as it's within like biting range, I just
lunge. Give me a bite attack, Ankara, but we know that this isn't actually an attack. This is just to see if you hit. Oh yeah, you just like blup. You've got a mouthful of raven. It's flapping around in there. Your cheeks are going.
Foreshadowing.
Yep.
Sarek bird.
Act 1. Good job.
There you go.
All right, I have a bird in my mouth now, so we gotta go. I say that telepathically.
The witch cackles. Good luck with him. You hear like floating out of the hut as you depart and descend the ladder.
Sarek's face.
All right, Tam. Let's get ready to go with the moon. Does that sound good, buddy?
Moon warm.
I
Sure.
love that we just have this like Tam baby solar demon who wants to go to the moon, and I'm a bear, and we have like a bunch of stuff with us. And
You're a bear with a bird in your mouth.
a bird in my mouth.
This is a good haul.
Time to go back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. The 5 of you, 6, proceed back to the town square up here in the treetops.
Let's get this over with. This has been the longest day.
It really has.
We remember you're walking along all of these wooden platforms and like rope bridges and things like that. You walk to the center platform, and you gaze upon the sunfire brazier, and when you open your eyes once again, you feel the cool breezes of the gardens of the moon.
As soon as I know I'm on the moon, I go, bleh.
Yeah, you vomit out a bird, and it just takes off into the air, and it just flies flapping, streaking away, and then the screen gets a whole bunch of motion blur as like Maine's head appears from the side, and then it just like snap.
That's so anime.
Yes, it's hugely anime. Snaps down on Magmotar, glump, and swallows, and then like the tree rumbles and like the branches shake and the other ravens in the branches go like flying up into the sky, and Maine goes, and then he goes, and then he retreats back into the hollow.
I want to see what that's all about. I want to see what we have now. Oh, but we should drop off Tam first, because I feel like
what Maine has is indigestion.
Because I really want to see how Tim reacts to Tam. So I'm going to be sitting there with popcorn. In fact, I have popped popcorn, and I am sitting near the forge to watch this.
Awesome. So you bring Tam over to the forge.
Tim Tam Space Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what are you doing? Are you just like shoving this papoose into the forge?
No, just like you should see how they play first. Like when you're introducing new puppies, like what if they fight?
Yeah, you gotta.
I hate this. I hate everything about this.
Oh my god.
Tim is in the forge, happily burning away.
Whirling your wine. I hate this.
I hate children. Bring me my orphan skin cloak.
Give me my accounting books. Let me review my stock.
It's all just a joke to you three. But you'll see, I'm right. You're messing with things you don't understand.
Tim is murmuring to himself.
You don't get it.
Warm.
Is Tam in the fire now?
I thought you were just like holding him out gently to like introduce him. Yeah, like a little flaming tentacle tendril reaches out and like gently grasps the edge of a cooler tentacle from this papoose that you're holding out. And papoose Tam, immediately like warms up and brightens, and the chains that are holding him start glowing red. And then he reaches out, a couple more of his own arms in the direction of the forge. And it's like, when you have like two kinds of gack and you like smoosh them together.
Sure, dude.
Yeah. This is what happens. So like Tam like reaches out and like slowly drags itself out of the papoose and into the forge. And like I think Tam is more of like a purplish color and Tim is more of like a deep dusk orange. And they just like smoosh themselves together as if they are made out of goo and just and they just like begin like the fluid goopy nature of both of them just seamlessly integrates and until there's like a smoldering sphere of shiny goop in the center of the forge.
You just become
It's like
a
making
cookie.
green stuff when you got the blue and the yellow and you make it into green.
Exactly. Yep.
Does
And
it have
then-
one single voice now? I'm not okay with this.
Oh, now it
From
speaks
the
with like
center
the
of
dual
this.
voice thing, like a Protoss unit.
Yeah. We burn.
Yeah, it's an
For
Archon.
ire. Nope.
Definitely an
Tim
Archon.
Tam.
Does it
It-
actually sound like that?
It extrudes a long groping tentacle and then it extrudes another, and then it continues until like you count there's actually 16 now, and this thing in here has 3 eyes, one 2 here and then one in the center, and it looks back up at you and it says, my friends, thank you. I feel
Nope.
so
This is some bullshit. Nope.
Oh, it's like more brain power. It can talk to us more.
I'm impressed.
It fixes its third eye on you, Ankara, and it says, indeed.
Oh,
Baby
Oh.
size brain, baby size intelligence. That makes sense. That's smart. Bigger brain. Bigger. Gosh, that must suck.
Bigger
to be
brain,
split in
bigger
half.
words.
Could you imagine if somebody took away half of Sarek's brain? There'd be like nothing left. That dude barely functions as it is. Look at him. Look at him right
Sound of a
now. Look how
tumbleweed.
scared he looks.
Just the tumbleweed sound.
Half, says the creature in the forge. No, we were sundered into many. There are yet 3 others.
You about to make a final boss. You dummies. You dummies. You
no,
about to make
we're
the
about to
final
make
boss.
the actual battery that
You
powers
about
the
to
sun.
You about to
Making the
make
sun.
the final boss. You think
I
you're
can't
gonna
wait
save
till
the
this
universe.
game ends and all of the Tim Tams are the key to us winning this game, and
You
you're
fools.
gonna be
You
so
fools.
embarrassed.
You fools. This is gonna lead to only trouble.
We're gonna
And oh
where this ends is absolutely Bear Cara holding like Adam West Batman style the bomb that is the Tim sphere into a portal. Like, ah! It's definitely going that way.
Oh god,
That's where it's going.
this is very exciting.
Oh,
All right, I mean, are they still comfortable in the fire?
Oh, yeah.
Their new size? Okay, good.
Yep, totally.
So who are you? Do you have a name? I mean, we kind of rudely named you Tim, but like it's because you couldn't talk and now you can. So now I feel like we should ask you if you have a
Timotheus.
name.
It says, my name is not pronounceable in your tongue. And then it emanates a sound that sounds like the background radiation of a star going supernova scattered across a scientific instrument, millions of light years away. You hear like a series of hisses and pops and crackles and flares. And then it says, you may call me Tim.
Oh, yeah. No,
Nice.
that's easier than that.
Okay. Basically the same thing.
Whom were you sundered by?
Oh man, crap. I forget the name.
I forget the name right now. One of my other versions might have it. Give me time.
Yeah,
About 1 whole week.
there was a warlock who you all slew in the past, who was using a great spear to summon.
Utu.
Yes, Utu the spear.
Yeah. I
And
can't
so,
believe I remember that.
Tim replies and says, "We are here because of a summoning. Great chains of power came to our realm, sundered us apart, and drew us to this world. They were wielded by Utu, a warlock."
This probably sucks though. You probably want to go back. Am I right?
It lounges back in this furnace chamber. So like it's a furnace connected to, like, there's a forge area where fire comes erupting out that like I'm blanking on all of my NPCs names.
Furnace?
Dether uses to, like, heat metals and things like that. But Tim is stored in like a kiln, basically. He leans back and he says, "I have found companionship." And Dether, like from over in the corner with his arms crossed, smiles and says, "Yes, the creature and I have been doing good work." And then he gestures over to the corner and says, "Incidentally, I have more items for you to peruse."
Okay, that's first of all very wholesome. Gag, so cute.
Sark, you should do a portrait.
You should do a portrait. They're very cute.
I'll take commissions.
He looks at you and says, "I can pay you in forge slag."
I look around like, is that worth it?
He points over to the pile of reject objects that are next to him, and he says, "Take a look."
Oh my God, I have a thing.
And we've got to pull that all the way on the screen. Yep.
I mean, some of that slag is cool though.
I gotta scroll in like an idiot because I'm blind. There's just a gold shield?
Gold shield.
It's one word, not gold shield. Gold shield. Gotcha. Okay.
What it's
all
called.
right. Let me see here. So, shard of flame, splinter, infusion of fire, rare weapon requires attunement, infusion of ice, extinguish.
But that's not slag.
No, these are his
No, no.
experiments.
The first 3 items are slag.
The first 3 items are slag. He'll give you
Time out.
any of those for free in exchange for a commission. Not for free, but as payment.
Shit. What is useful to the group? Does it
You
matter?
should also probably decide this at the start of next session,
All right. Okay.
as it is now the end of our time together.
And we have to level up.
And we have to collect the last tier of saloon and level up.
And I need to find 7,120
can we at least find
gold.
out what happened with our shop?
Oh yeah, let me take a
Yeah.
look. Main's Hollow. Nope, those are characters. Those are monsters. Those are bosses. Gardens of the Moon. Oh yes. So you go over to Main's Hollow and like
Or that laugh.
and he doesn't come out.
What?
This is like when the Firekeeper died in Dark Souls, and that was wrong. And I want you to know that.
I told you, don't bring back a time. It's going to cause problems, and here we are.
And I like knock on the hollow and like put my head inside where his head usually pops out. Maine!
And you see an eye glaring up at you.
Maine, come out!
And you hear a quark, quark,
Maine, are you sick?
quark.
You don't feel good?
and then you hear like the sound of like a great claw grab onto the inside of the hollow of this tree, and the eye wrenches itself closer, and then you see a second and a third eye, and it draws itself up, and Maine's head emerges from the hollow, sort of like pushing you backwards.
Yeah.
And a second head follows it.
That's new. That wasn't there before.
It's true. They're like sort of fused in the middle. So there's like one raven head over here, and then like they sort of like share an eye, and then the second raven head off to the side.
Is that, are you feeling okay?
He says, "Shinies for Maine."
Oh, so
And
you're
the second-
fine.
The second head says, "Maine the Great."
Oh God, that's Maine's ego. All right. Well, Maine, do you have anything new?
So the new item that he sells is, and I haven't figured out the actual cost for it yet, so we'll have to find that out next time. It's going to be expensive because it is a crystal of refreshing. It takes 10 minutes to use, and when used, it counts as having taken a long rest.
That's huge.
Oh.
Because I've been shining for a long time as the short rest queen warlock, but the rest of y'all have been having a much harder time with that. Because I feel like when it comes to like short rests, me and Sark are like, we're ready to go. And poor Kyra and Kara are like, my spell slots are still gone, bitch.
Used to have.
Yeah, I think that's gonna go
It's a
pretty
little
far
better
for
now,
you.
but yeah, this will be very helpful. in
That's
terms
really
of
cool.
Spell casting.
Gotta go a really long way for Inkara.
Nice. Ooh.
And that's it for today.
Okay. Well, let's, before we get out of here, let's jump around this screen here and find out what everyone's up to. I'm really excited for next week. I think we all are, to level up. It's gonna be great. Britt, what's going on with you this week?
I'm moving in a couple days, so I'm gonna eat lunch and then pack up the rest of my apartment. And next week I'll be in LA.
Awesome.
That's really all I'm doing. And I just hope everyone has a really nice, relaxing weekend while I'm hauling boxes up and down stairs and elevators.
Steven, what's going on with you?
Not much. It's a long weekend here in the NL. So tomorrow is a national holiday, and then basically everybody's taking Friday off. So we got a 4-day weekend, and it's going to be great. It's been beautiful weather out lately. So, probably see if I can convince Jess to go bike riding off somewhere else. Super fun.
Those lambs you guys saw were so cute. Sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
Where we live in Amsterdam is like this ridiculous spot because it's like super close to the city center. We can just bike there in like 10 minutes and be like in Amsterdam proper. And if we bike 10 minutes in the other direction, we're in literal Pastureville, where like we went on a bike ride this weekend just to like trundle off in the direction of wherever our wheels took us. And we were just riding along, and then all of a sudden we saw like 2 people stopped by the side of the road, and like an entire herd of lambs lounging under a tree just along the side of the road in random Pastureville. And then we stopped and we pet lambs. It was
They're
awesome.
so cute, guys. Steven, you should put it in the Discord. It's really cute.
They don't run?
Nope, they
Yeah,
were
pet
super
them?
chill. They were like, "What's up, humans? Pet us. Let us sniff your bikes." It was great. That's all for me.
Okay. Bron, what's going on with you?
Well, that's hard to follow. I have to follow like Lamb Whisperer.
Well, yeah.
Hi, I'm that bronze girl. You can find me on Twitch and on Twitter. I sometimes tweet funny things, so that's something you can maybe think about engaging with. I won't get mad if you use your channel's own emotes in mine. Fuck me, right?
Jesus Christ.
So there's that. And I don't know where I was going with that. Hi, how's it going? I'll be here all week. At that bronze girl everywhere.
We need to make you a salt emote. We need to get on that, like a big just.
Am I really that salty? I think people just don't get my sense of humor because I was watching a Punjabi.
Yeah, you're not salty. You're hilarious.
Yeah, I was watching like a Punjabi cooking YouTuber, and she talks like I do, and I was like, I think we just give each other a hard time. We like culturally just give each other a hard time.
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna
know,
make you a salt emote and send it to you.
Yeah, like one of our things we do is like
culturally give you a hard time with a salt.
When we feel like someone's bullshitting us, we'll do this thing called lapet, where we're just like, oh, let me just wrap up all of your lies, and then we're like, are you done? And then we throw it away. When someone's like, well, I just had such a hard time this weekend, we're like, oh yeah, okay, that's why you're late, cool, and then we just throw it away. So one of my cousins visited me in Punjab and was like, all of you are assholes, and I was like, no, we know you're like full of shit, like. Tell me more about how hard your job is. Okay, you done? Oh wow, there's so much. You're still going? Oh wow. So I think it's all of us. I think we're all just like sarcastic deadpan people.
That's great.
Just gonna go to my chat and go to my bronze.
I'm not an asshole. I just tell people to wrap it up when they're talking about bullshit that's dumb. Come on.
Britt gets it.
Yeah.
Gonna go to my bronze emotes. I'm gonna go to a salt shaker emote. I'm gonna select this salt shaker that's shaking salt on bronze. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, nice. That looks good.
That's what we need.
Mm-hmm. All right. Eric, what are you up to?
Pendragon and Rogue Tech. That's my life.
That's
Playing
it?
my King,
Okay.
King
Notice you
Arthur
changed
games.
your lighting.
I did change my lighting.
It looks nice.
Thank you. Oh, and it stops hurting my eyes so much, which is great.
It sucks because you have the widescreen that you have is not visible on the actual stream, so no one can see.
Yeah.
The sides of his room have like lighting that's like moving and glowing. It's so cool. Yeah.
The colors, man. The colors.
It sucks.
Okay.
It's you can't see it on the stream, but no, it's there and it's the coolest. And I've been looking at it all stream, and like I'm jealous. I'm very jealous of that. It looks amazing.
Cool. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm playing my King Arthur Pendragon games on Mondays. That game's still going extraordinarily well. It's one of my favorite role-playing games I've ever had. And Jesse, I'm sure, and Steven, and actually pretty much everyone here can attest. Sometimes when you like put your heart into a game, and then some people just go out of their way to say like, "Hey, like I love this stuff" to you, it feels amazing. And that's been happening, and so I'm feel really thankful for that.
Cool.
Eric, someone tweeted at me today that they are now watching their way through Steven's old King Arthur Pendragon campaign, and it's amazing.
Yes.
So,
it's a good game.
There we are, still out there making people smile, Eric. You and me.
Good. Game was so good, and that's how many years ago was that? I don't even know how many. 4?
I mean, that was like 3 years ago, I think,
3?
because I think the reason that we had to end it was because I was moving over here.
Yeah, because you moved. Yeah.
Yep.
And you left them. I remember that when you left them behind.
Yeah. And so when I'm not doing that stuff, I'm blowing up mechs for money in Rogue Tech. Fun and profit. Super fun game. It's the BattleTech mod of the Hairbrained Scheme, so it's a strategy game, but it's really just the game's about it's Pog. Like you're trying to collect these parts of the mechs, right? While not being bankrupt. So I love it. I love that stuff so much, and so that's all I've been up to. What about you, Jesse?
Me? Shaw. Hey, if you're into YouTube videos, by all means, there's YouTube videos. If you want to watch me play video games on Twitch, I got them too. I got so much stuff. Trying to think if there's anything important. Not really. I'm just excited to do a show with these goobers every week, and I get to see them, and getting to harass Bronze is like a real true joy in my life, and getting to say that Steven is looking more and more chill every time I see him, like more and more like a ZZ Top band member. And every time I see Eric, he looks like a little more like a 90s teen movie like boyfriend. And Britt's soon gonna be in LA, and I can harass her in person. Actually, I don't know.
Oh my god, wait, I can make food for you and bring it over to you. I'm gonna make you some quarantine
Holy
Some
shit.
good quarantine snacks.
Yes, please. I don't know why. But yeah, so I mean, you know, just excited to hang around and be with these goobers and do fun stuff. And I can't wait to see y'all next week. So that's it for us. We'll be back with another episode. Stay safe. Don't do anything
But didn't
stupid.
do her outro.
Yeah, I did. It was real short. I said I'm moving, and I hope everyone has a good weekend. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Oh, you did say that.
She's like,
But
I'm out.
that's really considerate of you, Bronze. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm
didn't
just
realize
not
that
doing.
was the
I'm doing
outro.
nothing. I am on like work break. I'm like I have nothing interesting to say. I'm packing and moving and sleeping. So
Are you still
Britt
Britt
Wiseman?
Wiseman?
I am still Britt Wiseman. But do you
Yes.
think I'd really ever tell you if I stopped?
That's the thing. Yeah, I don't think we'd ever really truly know. Yeah, if she changed.
We just had that conversation
Who,
about
who
Mirror
watches the
Not cool.
Watchmen situation?
Not cool. Not cool. I'm not cool with it. I don't like it.
All right. Well, that's it for us. Be good. We'll see you guys next time. Au revoir.
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze. We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze. Not enough time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze.
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC, what are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
Yeah, now sing music.
Bring the strippers and booze.
I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.